chest and you're down. Seeing the stain and feeling the pain, feeling the sweat on your brow. Oh, fight for the honor, fight for the splendor, fight for the pleasure. Oh, fight for the honor, fight for the splendor, fight for your life. Fighting resumes, the silence looms, the swordsmen move against each other. A cut and a thrust, a parry, a blow, a stab to the heart, and you're down. The angel of death hears your last breath, meanwhile the reaper looks on. Oh, fought for the honor, fought for the splendor, fought for the pleasure.
What's up, everybody? We are here, and it is time. Saturday night style. Not even Saturday night, really. It's 5:08, but it's night somewhere, and we're doing a lore stream, and let me tell you, it's a deep one. As anytime you pull up the stream, and I'm showing you a square YouTube video, you know we're going back, way back. And based on that fact, that's why I'm saying this is part one, because this subject is too big for one video, absolutely. Because I started to get into it, and once we get to... Like, I thought I was already finding a lot, but then once you get to 2017, 2018... the only thing he's talking about is YouTube, basically. It becomes his own, like, only subject of conversation, honestly. So we're going to skip this. We're gonna get there, okay? But I'm thinking my goal tonight is to finish in 2017, okay? If we get to 2017, then it'll be two-parter. If we don't get there, then it's probably going to be three-parter, because 2017 is just wild. Wait till we get there, of course. We got a long way from there. We're looking at a video now from 2009, if you can believe it. That's when the Karening started, 2009 style. Before we get to that, though, I got to show you this. I don't know if you guys have seen this dude. He's kind of popping off right now, hitting the algo pretty hard. And all he does is food reviews. right? But wait till you see what he does. It's very interesting and very cool. This guy's a legend. This is what we need with DSP Tries It, okay? Watch this guy one time.
Or you can make it a medium combo for $9.49, and for an extra $1, you can make it a 4-piece for $10.49 before taxes in Georgia. Now let's see if they can pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test when we roll the drive-through at
Bam!
McDonald's in Cartersville, Georgia. Let's go get our McCrispy.
Like, at first I think that's it, right? I thought that was only what it was, but it's so much more. Wait, we're just gonna watch one, I promise. Oh, shit! Get the fuck up! This is fucking serious now.
Same to McDonald's, you've used mobile app today?
No, I'm not using the mobile app.
He never does.
Okay,
A real man. That's not true. I only use apps exclusively, but go ahead.
Started for you today.
Could I get 4 3-piece McCrispy strips?
4 3-piece strips.
Correct.
Oh, wait, let's get to where he starts editing again here.
What else? So you look
Here we go.
at 23,
This is the best, his editing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Look, come on. Hell yeah. Don't fuck around. Get my nuggets.
Coke and 4 big chicken strips?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice day.
We find ourselves in the McDonald's penalty box. I hope that means they're gonna cook these things to order and pass
Not the
Joe is
penalty
Hungry
box.
temperature test.
What a fucking legend. Look at this. This is how I will exclusively pick up any drink from now on. Look at that roll.
Joe is Hungry
Watch this.
temperature test.
Whoop, whoop. Damn. This guy owns it. I heard like he didn't know anything about editing or anything either or something. Like he just learned it to be unique, and it fucking is unique. All right, my favorite part right here. This is the best part.
Are these all
Here we go. Wait, where's the reveal? Here.
Hungry? I think they should.
Here we go.
But they don't.
Last
so
thing.
I'll up with a middle of the road 75.
Okay, hold up.
The one and only.
Here we
Joe
go.
is Hungry.
Right here.
Reveal.
This is the best. Life-changing. What the fuck? This is the best. The big reveal. Oh my god, it looks so good. It's so weird. He does rule, unironically. I love it. He's made a very unique product here. Look at the spins. He does look insane, but I think that adds. I don't know the spins, what do they add or anything, but anyways.
This is what
There you go, we're done. There you go. But that's what effort gives you guys. He is now popping off. If he just gave a regular review, then we'll be checking that shit. But he made it, his review is very unique, and he's popping off now, so good luck to him. That's what I'd like to see. Okay, sadly, we go back to someone that doesn't try. So DSP here, we are going to start. Oh, you want the channel link? I'll give it to you. Hang on. What's his name? It is Joe is Hungry. Joe is Hungry. I'll give it to you now. Is Joe is Hungry's big review right there. Look at that. Look at that thumbnail too. Just keeping it real. No clickbait. Just getting it in there. What the fuck? Come on, Joe. Okay. Enough nonsense. It's time to start. So we are going to go back. As our first show, our first evidence today is in 2009. This is the first evidence I could find of DSP complaining about a video, okay? This is before DSP was even using Twitter. So there's nothing from Twitter. Obviously, there's no forums yet. DSP would just do everything on his Dark Side Phil channel, and this is the first evidence I could find of a real complaint other than, like, fuck YouTube or something. But here we go. This video is entitled CNET Ridicule. It is a square video, and it's February 10th, 2009. What does DSP have to say?
All right, well, I'm in between matches of HD Remix here. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update.
Okay.
I really didn't talk too much about this. I just made a comment about it on my channel. But basically, CNET of all places, CNET, made a copyright claim on my Resident Evil 5 demo gameplay. Only one of the videos. Keep in mind there were over 20 that I uploaded, but they were claiming that one of them was a copyright dispute, and I guess it was their property, which of course is total horseshit because, number one, CNET isn't Capcom. Number two, CNET doesn't own Resident Evil 5. And number three...
So DSP has no idea about how copyright works. That's going to be a theme the whole fucking time. But again, at this early days, he's even worse.
Gameplay was live and original. It was all straight from me when I was playing the demo. So I just wanted to just show you there's some vindication here. Here's my email because I did dispute it. And it says, as a result of your dispute, the claim on your video Resident Evil 5 demo gameplay part 11 has been removed. Your video has been restored to its original
This video flashing in and out of focus.
state. So you know what, CNET? A big fuck you to you to try to make a stupid ass claim and try to get my video removed claiming it was your fucking work. How dare you try to plagiarize me, you sons of bitches.
How dare you try to plagiarize me is what he said, quite literally, okay? So what does plagiarize mean? Now, in my head, I'm not a valedictorian, but plagiarize means steal someone else's work, use it in a way that steal their main idea and then make your own thing. How in any way could this be described as plagiarism? They're not making anything with DSP's content. They are saying, that's our content. That's it. That's not plagiarism, sir. But anyways, here we go. It's not stealing. Yes, it's stealing someone's work without giving them credit. Exactly. They're not doing that. They're saying that's ours. They're not plagiarizing shit. But anyways, this was the first one. This is not even pissed at YouTube to be real, but this is where it kind of starts.
Why don't you fucking try it again and see what happens?
Yeah, look at this.
Dare you try to plagiarize, try to get my video removed claiming it was your fucking work. How dare you try to plagiarize me, you sons of bitches. Why don't you fucking try it again and see what happens?
Why don't you try it again and see what happens? Yeah, I think CNET might not have a big issue with that, sir. What the fuck? Try it again and see what happens. Okay. You'll probably just challenge it and then the time will elapse and then it'll be removed. Try it again, see what happens. Anyways, moving forward to March now of 2009, DSP created a video entitled DSP's YouTube Tips for Viewers, and he does complain about YouTube a few times in this one. It's short still. Somehow, in these days, he somehow knew to make shorter videos, but that skill would be lost very soon. Here we go.
Alright everyone, so there's been a lot of concern about my new camera and the quality.
And you can hear him actually whispering now, right? And why is he whispering? Well, he is not in Connecticut at this point. He is in his parents' house. That is why we are getting whispering side fill. This is pre-condo content for you guys.
Doing that. Right here I'm literally live playing some of the raw footage and the frame rate is perfectly fine. It's 30 frames per second. It seems that for whatever reason YouTube, when they do the high quality videos, the quality is there, the resolution is high, but for whatever reason they're kind of sacrificing the the frame rate in order to get that high quality picture. So I just kind of wanted to show you, this was my old camera that I used to use.
Who cares?
Here you go. It was a Sony DSC P350.
Okay,
640 by 480 was the resolution of the videos that I was making.
680? What was it?
640 by 480 was the
680 by...
And this shot I was making. And
insane.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have white...
That resolution, man.
480 by 480 was the
Yeah,
resolution
480.
of the videos that I was making.
Shout outs to
This camera that I'm holding in
480.
my hand right now is capable of doing something like 868 by 480, which basically fills out...
868 by 480.
Display. Because today's advancements
Get
to this
to
new
it.
camera, I've messed around with the white balance, I messed around with the contrast, because a lot of people were complaining that the color wasn't vibrant at all. So as you can see, the buttons right now look very vibrant on my joystick. I'm hoping that this translates over into the finished product when I actually
They look very vibrant.
save this to my computer. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to give you a tip, and I'm probably going to put this on the screen right now.
Here's the tip. You got to hear the tip.
This is what you should type at the end of all of my videos if you want to get high quality, but you also want to get a higher frame rate. To be honest, it looks like they actually reduce the quality a little bit when you use this on YouTube. However, I think it's worth it personally for fighting games and for other games when there's a lot of motion.
This was real. This was a real thing, by the way.
High frame rate. I'm not sure if it's going to affect Resident Evil
It didn't last long, though. They fixed it.
5 or any of my other
Yeah, I'm early. I got to finish by 8 p.m. tonight, so we got 3 hours.
Playthroughs. However, I just wanted to toss that out there. It's ampersand FMT equals 18.
Okay.
What the hell that means? Quality. I have no idea. I don't know who programmed that, but I don't know why they just don't make it a
there you
feature.
go.
It's basically a middle.
Probably some dumbass. This first example of DSP making fun of YouTube developers and coders.
Who programmed that, but I don't know why they just don't make it a feature. It's basically a middle quality.
Price. It's probably some
quality videos
dumbass.
are horrible. The high quality has a low frame rate. This is a middle quality, which is probably optimal
Format
for
18, big
viewing
ups. There you go.
purposes. So, I hope that this helps.
You got the point. He would do another one of those as well. I'm not showing you that one because there was really no making fun of YouTube on that one. He did make a second of those videos, but I cut that out. This is we're fast forwarding to 2011, if you can believe it. 2010 was no complaints about YouTube that were noteworthy, but we're going to fast forward to 2011 now, and DSP has some update on, again, he loves sharing these updates that no one needs to hear about, and there'll be a lot of those. Here's probably the first example of that, like something that should be totally behind the scenes, but here we go.
Okay, so really quick, I'm actually in the middle of playing WWE All-Stars. As you can see, I got it set up to record and everything. I was playing it, but
we are in the condo now, obviously.
A quick addendum to the video I put out earlier today, and if you haven't watched it, you probably should, but just to give you a very brief, in a nutshell summary.
Yes.
All of a sudden, over the past day, I've discovered that many of my videos on DSPGaming have been set to private without my knowledge or approval, and I have no idea what was going on. Now, just as a total coincidence, yesterday Machinima sent me an email saying, hey, just so you know, we're gonna set some videos to private due to YouTube supposedly cracking down on copyright issues.
Yeah, I should say it. So tomorrow we're going to do the This Is How You Don't Play thing again. We did last week. We'll do it tomorrow. So as soon as the first stream ends, I'll be starting.
We're just doing
and then we'll go until the pre-stream of the night stream ends, and then we're done.
Protect you, but they didn't send me any information on, for example, what was happening
or
why this was happening. So
this is just straight swaying the video.
Fans have contacted me today saying, Phil, we're trying to watch older playthroughs of yours, and some of these videos are set to private. What's going on? I couldn't figure it out for myself because, unfortunately, with the number of videos that I have on,
it's like the the theme parks, the like pirate ship that goes back and forth. That's what we're in right now. We're inside one of those
on DSPGaming. There's no way I can go one by one through them and see what's set to private. So I wrote an email to Machinima, and Machinima, being as awesome as they are, responded pretty much almost immediately. It's only been like 2 hours, and here I got an answer already. So here's the deal. Basically, exactly what I said in the original email is true. YouTube, for whatever reason, is cracking down on videos. And it's ridiculous stuff that they're trying to crack down on, to the point where I don't know if you can see this.
What are they trying to crack down on, Philip? You didn't say anything there. They're trying to crack down on videos. What does that mean? They want less videos?
We can't, but take a look at some of the videos that were marked as potential copyright problems. 3 Street Fighter matches on
okay, they were stopped for copyright. Okay.
DSP Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And then Transformers, some of my top 10 series, and those I can understand, and here's why. All my top 10 series on DSPGaming were made before I had this partnership with Machinima. Some of them did use third-party copyrighted music.
Now we are with Machinima, so that should shield us from this copyright craziness, right? Is what he's thinking.
And even though I did call that out and gave those songs credit, still to have advertisement on those probably won't be allowed. So that means in the future, if I'm going to do top 10 series, I have to use my own original music or straight audio clips cut from the games. I can't use third-party songs in them. Those I can understand, but everything else on here, Prince of Persia, Alan Wake, Lost Planet 2, as you go further down, there's more Left 4 Dead. When you really get down to the bottom here, which is really funny, there's about 400 videos in total that were marked on private. NBA Jam, Halo Reach.
I just love how he doesn't get things so much that he's just saying things that don't mean anything. So he just said, "Get this, NBA Jam." Yeah, they have songs in their game, sir. So they're just as valid as Left 4 Dead, sir. What the fuck are you talking about? Guys, get this. They said NBA Jam. Can you believe that? Just like when he said the shipment about the nuts. Guys, it's just fucking nuts. Like, oh, what? That doesn't affect anything. That's not a variable that matters in this conversation.
Invasion gameplay, one video from Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Only one video from the whole playthrough. Final Fantasy for the After Years, one video from my Metroid Other M playthrough, one video of StarCraft 2. Like, it makes no logical sense. And so, Machinima basically says, listen, you know, our bad. The reason we did it is because basically YouTube is going nuts this week for some reason, and I guess YouTube contacted Machinima and said these are videos that could possibly have copyright issues. And so
I don't think that's what they did. I bet that Machinima saw them get flagged, is what I'm guessing. There's no purpose to any of these videos except bitching. Wait till you see how much bitching is going on here. I don't even know if it's going to be fun to see, but it is the endless bitching. That's what this episode is.
So Machinima, rather than...
Like, what am I supposed to do with this if I'm a viewer? Okay, now what? You know what I mean? All right, cool.
And risking, you know, taking the risk of, oh shit, Phil may not be aware of what's going on right now, and watch, you know, YouTube do something stupid and flag his channel for old videos. We're just going to set all of them to private in one blanket movement right now, just for the sake to protect him, and then, you know, that way he won't just automatically get shut down.
That's what Machinima did, yes.
Now, I do think they could have gone about it a little bit differently. They could have contacted me directly
and
said,
what?
listen, we're doing this. But I get the feeling that they have a lot of people in the partnership program, and unless someone specifically requested it, you know, it would be too time-consuming to pull a report for everyone or to separate the report by everyone. But I'm very pleased with my contact at Machinima, who got me this information right away. I basically told him, well, he told me to go through this list. And he said, anything here that you're absolutely sure there's no copyright issues with, let me know. But actually, on the flip side of that, probably just tell me which ones in this list do have copyright issues or have potential copyright issues, and I'll make sure those get set to private, and I'll have everything else resumed to public right away. So I said to him, listen, the only ones here are going to be the ones that are those top 10 or top 5 series, because those I made before I was with the partnership program.
That's not true, though.
Before I knew that third-party music would be an issue, and those you should probably... For what I really requested, I said, I know they're on private now. If there's a way for you to basically take the ads off of them and then make them public again, I would love that.
This is a video for his contact at Machinima and no one else. But he makes a 6-minute and 40-second video just to bitch. It's insane.
So I did. I mean, the top 10 music remixes, the top 5 DLCs. I put a lot of work into those videos at the end of 2010. And it would be a shame if I have to leave them as private forever just because, you know, of the threat that YouTube will say, oh, there's ads on a video with music. Fucking flag that shit.
Paul Turner says, if this were Phil panicked and deleted a bunch of shit, we are still, sir, at 4 years away from that. So wait a second. We'll get there, though, tonight. I promise.
What can you do? If it is what it is. If they have to remain private, I apologize. There's nothing I can do. But next year, I know better now. Now that I'm in a program with ads and things like this, I know to... when I make my top 10s next year, use gameplay footage and...
So this is very soon after he started making money now, okay? Very soon after that. Just a few months, I believe, because this is early 2011.
The audio that's straight from the gameplay.
And this is, I guess that's why he's very nervous about this. There was a period where he was very nervous in saying things such as, still don't know if this is going to work as a job, not sure, going to see how it works, you know, so he's really hyper worried about stuff.
Or music I own the rights to, so for example, any fan-made music remixes and things like that I could use. So, everyone listening, Mass Defect, S-Beast Music, you guys have some good potential here to get your stuff heard. If you can make me some good, you know, mix.
Oh my God, do you hear that? S-Beast, and dude, you have a good chance to get your music heard. Make me new music. Yeah, that's good. Pretty cool. You have a good chance to get your music heard, guys. Want to make some new songs?
You guys have some good potential here to get your stuff heard.
Come on, guys. Good chance. Get some songs going.
Maybe some good, you know, mixes for that kind of stuff from the end of 2011. That's what I'm
good idea.
For, but,
hey, guys, you got good chance to get your shit heard.
Someone else as well. But anyway, so that's the deal. I already sent my response to Machinima. So, crisis averted. Hopefully, you know, in a short period of time here, we will get these some 436 total. You can't see that. 436 total videos.
Great video.
Back to public. But the cool news is all these are now going to have ads on them. So anyone who watches this, you're basically...
Oh my God, he did the third person thing too in the description. DSP has an update on why some 400 of his videos on DSPGaming have been set to private without his knowledge. He wrote that himself, just for the record.
Helping me out. That's going to be immensely good because there are a lot of people who see my new stuff, like it, and then want to go watch some of the older stuff, and that's pretty much the people who've been contacting me these past couple days saying this stuff is blocked. So that's good. That means I'm going to be getting credit for the past work as well, which is amazing. So,
we love that. Like, imagine a YouTuber you like talking like this shit, man. Yes, I'm going to get credit for all those videos, and now you guys are going to get ads back on those videos. So that's good news, huh?
Excellent. So
that's excellent. You guys are going to love that. Increased ads on all the videos that didn't have ads before. It's going to be awesome. So, big ups.
Good thing. We flipped a negative into a positive. Machinima was only doing this to...
Quite literally flipped a positive into a negative for the viewers.
Protect me. They're going to restore these 400-some videos, with the exception of the year-end series. We're still going to see what we can do to work it out with those. But, all right, so that's it. That's the story.
That's the story. I'm sticking to it.
I'm back to WWE All-Stars.
Oh, hell yeah, of course. What else you going to do tonight?
Which will be uploaded later today. So
yeah.
Cool. And it wasn't Steve Jones, so everyone can calm down.
It wasn't Steve Jones. This video got 19,000 views back then. So I want to show you this. So for channel updates, okay? In 2000, I think, did I have a picture of it? I think I made a picture of it to show you. Channel updates. Okay, I'll show it when we get there. But he would do channel updates. And this is, not every week, but he would do a lot of them. And what he would do is, I think more than 50%, that's around there, okay? Maybe it's between, let's say, between 35% and 60%. They all have in the title of the video, guys, YouTube issues, YouTube bugs, YouTube problems. So in like 5 or 6 of these channel updates, he just bitches about YouTube. Here's the first example of it, just bitching about YouTube on channel update videos for... I don't know. I guess it's fun. Here we go. This is July 8th of 2011. Light figures around, as you can see. Not so many. We got the Keurig rocking, the tower, and we got Raphael. It looks like nothing else, though, right? I can't see anything. Oh, it looks like the God of War guy. Not God of War. You know what I'm talking about. Gears of War guy.
Okay. All right. A couple quick things to finish this update.
Here we go.
Regarding YouTube itself, there's been a lot of things going on with YouTube recently that I want to address. I've been trying to address it in comments on the videos, but that doesn't always disseminate to everyone, so I hope everyone watches this channel update because it's really important, this information about YouTube. First of all, lots of people have been saying...
If I told you he's wearing like Jinko jeans under this, you'd believe me, I bet. Because the hair, the tips. You see the tips? He needs to get some bleach on those frosted tips and then get the big Jinkos under this. You'd love it. Great look.
We haven't been seeing your videos show up in our subscription inbox, so we don't know you have new videos. And all I can say to that is, why are you telling me?
Oh, it's Leonardo, by the way. See, I couldn't see the top of it use flashlight. That could still be a sigh, but from my view, but I see what you're saying.
And I don't mean that in an insulting way, but I don't code YouTube and I don't work, for YouTube.
Yes.
I don't know why their subscription box doesn't work. Personally, for channels that I'm interested in videos of, I check their channel page every day, and if there's another way to check on the videos, for example, a website, I do that. So here's my recommendation to you. If you're a real fan and you want to stay on top of what's going on with with my videos,
what do we do?
Always want to see what's new when it's new. Don't rely on your subscription inbox on YouTube. It's got
Remember, you could rely on your subscription box in these days. They would send you every video you were subscribed to. They made a lot of changes to that throughout the years, but we are still in early days. So the only problem is if you shit out 40 videos a day, that's going to be a problem. But if you used YouTube normally, it would be totally fine. But okay, go ahead.
Major problems. Well, for years it's had problems. People always complain to me that either too many videos show up in it, the videos don't show up in it at all, and it's not consistent. It doesn't consistently work. Just like everything else on YouTube. Right now the honors don't work, the view counts aren't working. There's a lot of things that are screwed up on YouTube right now because they fuck with it, and they don't know what they're doing, basically.
So the honors are the long gone feature from YouTube, but it used to be like top 50 video today in the comedy segment, top 10 gaming video, and he would get these honors back in the day, early days, and I'm sure he loved that, and they were going away around this time, so there we go.
Screw with one little piece of code, and it just destroys the rest of the code of the website, and it takes some months to figure out how to fix it. So, my suggestion to you, don't use your subscription inbox. Either check my channel pages. You know, you got DSPGaming for all gaming footage, and then you've got DSP Street Fighter for fighting game footage. Or you can just go to the main page of my website, thekingofhate.com, and right there on the front page, on the left-hand side, it'll show you what the newest fighting game videos are, and on the right-hand side, it'll show you all the newest uploads to DSPGaming, and it even has a preview embedded there of the #1 video of what the latest to DSPGaming, and it even has a
like that. This is this is the sign language for embedded, by the way, if you ever seen this.
Even has a preview, and on the right-hand side, it'll show you all the newest uploads to DSPGaming, and it even has a preview embedded there of the
he did it twice, the double embed.
The #1 video of what the latest video was on DSPGaming. So that's your source right there. Hit that main page. That's how you're going to be able to tell what's new for all my videos.
Hit it! All right, so pretty soft there. Not really attacking YouTube for sure, but just letting you know that it does have some problems. You know, we're not flying off the handle yet at YouTube. That would change, but we're not there yet. Okay, so this is 7/8/2011, okay? We're going to move forward to November of that year, okay? November of that year. Now, this is, again, we're just, look how much shit we've, oh my God, look how much shit we've added. Guys, there's only 3 months in between these two videos. 4 months. 4 months between these videos. Wait, let me see it again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ready? It's time for WPIG's big reveal. Wait, I can do something funny. I can't do it. ALT's big reveal. There we go. We're locked in.
Everyone to know about it, okay?
That was a fail.
First and foremost.
Yes.
Obviously, in regards to YouTube, what's been going on over the past couple of days, not even that, it's been bad for a couple of weeks now. These past couple of days has been absolutely horrendous.
Yes.
What I'm talking about is YouTube bugs. There's been some crazy, stupid...
Here we go. Now we're starting to get angry at YouTube a bit more. 11/17/11. This is the biggest YouTube month in his history in terms of views. Skyrim was released 6 days ago, if you can believe it.
YouTube problems over the past couple of days where, you know, I film a set of videos and I go to upload them and they upload fine, but, you know, I'll upload 15 videos and for whatever reason, half of them are stuck in processing, okay? Out of those, another 5 get stuck unpublished, okay?
What?
And it takes hours. I mean, I'm talking 3 to 4 hours from the time when I first upload a video for all of the videos to seem to publish properly. Now, for those of you,
and reminder, he's doing 30 or 40 videos a day at this point, and sometimes it was less than that if he's doing like a different kind of game, but you know, if he's doing Street Fighter, easily 40, because he'll do individual matches, guys.
and who aren't familiar with what I'm talking about when I say publish, what publishing refers to is allowing that video to show up in the subscription box of someone who subscribed to my channels. So, for example,
I don't think that's what publish means. I think make it live on the channel in general. I think though those other things do happen, but I don't think that's what publish means. I think it's just, it's live to the public, but okay.
for example, yesterday I upload Assassin's Creed Revelations, let's say 16 parts.
16 parts.
You will not see them when they go live. A lot of people like to see when they go live immediately because they're waiting around. Oh, okay, Phil's starting to upload. Let me go watch his videos. Unless you're checking my channel or my Twitter, which is @TheyCallMeDSP, you won't be able to see those videos in your subscriptions box right away. They're actually going to be delayed several hours, and and some videos are stuck for 100 years. Like, you might see, oh, part 1's done, part 2 doesn't show up in my subscription box, part 3 does.
Okay, so what's the problem here? Well, what he's doing is he would do mass uploads, or sometimes I know he would do them in order. Like, he would, like, while streaming games, he would upload, like, all right, there goes that video, let's get it up. But sometimes he would do all of them at once. So, you know, it's a big, if you're doing 10 videos or whatever, as soon as you can, those things get processed different times, different lengths. You know how it fucking works. But the problem is it's not doing it instantly for him, and that's the real problem. And yes, his Twitter feed was spewing out every uploaded video. And good question, right on time. I can show you. This is what it looked like. I saved you from all these, okay? I saved you from all these. But this is what, if you were a viewer of DSP's Twitter, this is what you got, okay? This is what you fucking got. All right, I saved you from all these. There's no need to show you these, but this is what you get. And look at this timing, guys. I mean, this is all from 2012 in 1 month, okay? That's what you would get. All right, and he did the automatic thing. He did eventually turn that off, but yet he did have it for a long time, as you can see.
Part 4 and 5 don't show up in my subscription box, but part 6 does. So you think only parts 1, 3, and 6 uploaded, when in reality, all of those parts are visible on YouTube. You just can't see them from your subscriptions box because YouTube is all buggy, okay?
It's all buggy.
So I've said this 100 times, but I continuously find myself having to repeat myself. In this case, it's worth repeating since it's been such a huge issue over the past few days.
Please.
Don't rely on your subscriptions box to see when my new videos are coming up. There's other avenues you can use. Number one, again, follow me on Twitter at @TheyCallMeDSP. Whenever I upload new videos, I put it right there. That's what I use Twitter for business reasons. So I say, my new batch of videos are uploading right now. You know, check my channel for them, so you'll know. Or as an alternative.
What else do you send, Philip? Is that all you really send, sir? Because it seems like you might send some other stuff. I'm starting to upload videos. You send a lot more than that, sir.
You can check my channel page, just DSPGaming or DSP Street Fighter, to see if any new videos are uploaded. Anything that's new does show up on my channel page on YouTube, okay? Or even as an alternative to that, you can check the main page of my website, thekingofhate.com, and we have a RSS feed program that feeds into the homepage of that website.
RSS feed program,
where you can see all of my new videos on both of my primary channels listed on the main page. Now that sometimes can have problems because that's actually dependent again on YouTube to provide the information saying that videos have been uploaded. Sometimes that's outdated, but it's actually more accurate usually than, say, waiting for something to show up in your subscriptions box. So please, everyone, I know people have been complaining about it or whatever. I can't help it, okay?
I can't do. I did nothing. I did nothing wrong.
Is either follow along on my channel, follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, you want
check
this.
my website. Those are the 3 ways you're going to be able to know when my videos are going up and if there's any problems or anything going on. Do not rely on your subscriptions box. The subscriptions boxes are all messed up, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Going along with that, so, whoa. I just finished another day, as you can see, my place is a mess right now. I just finished another day of gaming, pretty hardcore, over 8 hours of gaming for me today.
Oh my God.
And so what did well, for the past 2 days, I tried to mix it up, okay? On Tuesday, I
hold
played
on.
Assassin's Creed Revelations for
There's
around
one
2
more
to 3
thing we
hours.
gotta show.
Then I played Ultimate.
So he does talk about this. Let me show you here. Okay, so we're almost to the Sopa and Pippa thing. I know it's not about YouTube, but I just wanted to show this. So let's get his take. The Sopa Pippa video he still brags about to this day. That was not released yet. So let's get his take on it in a channel update before he tried to release a video trying to be this guy that knows everything, okay? So here was his take on Sopa Pippa before that video came out, okay? Mini field trip, but it's interesting.
A bunch of bills that are currently in the United States government right now that are going to censor the internet. And it's absolutely ridiculous that, number one, they think they have the right to censor the internet, okay?
Okay.
Number two, that the bills are so broadly worded that they're going to actually completely fuck up industry that has created jobs and created revenue for the country itself, because they're being lobbied by the Motion Picture Association of America, who are whining and complaining that movies are being illegally distributed on the internet, okay?
Which is absolutely true, for the record. But, okay.
So, because this one small group thinks that they're being affected, they want to destroy an entire internet-based industry for their own selfish purposes. And our government, being stupid, number one, doesn't understand that the bills are too broad and they will destroy the internet as it is. And number two, don't really give a fuck, because the reason they're doing it is they know that if they pass this bill, that the Motion Picture Association of America will be donating money to their campaigns so they can get reelected next term. That's how our U.S. government works. It's crooked. And
it's crooked. So there we go. Let's see.
I'm going to give you a real...
There we go.
Crooked. It's that simple, because if they just read the bill, they would understand it's too broad and it's going to totally destroy business and industry on the internet, but they don't give a shit, okay? So anyway, I'm kind of going on long here, but anyway, watch my video on the Protect IP Act. Please, if you haven't, click the link there, send a notice to
Okay, so that, I guess he did mention it before, but it wasn't the famous one yet. We'll get there. Now we're going to go to the next month channel update. YouTube changes now and SOPA status.
And now, it seems like they're trying to broaden this act to even apply to U.S. citizens.
Did we gain anything? Let's see. Oh, that's the first one. Hold on. This is really the buying year, isn't it? Oh my God, look at this. Okay, so this is November, and I'm going to go forward just 1 month. What did we get? So that guy moved from the left to the right. I think we gained the horse guy for sure. But anyways.
So, am I concerned about this act? Absolutely I am, okay? It's absolutely absurd.
Oh, here we go.
It's ridiculous. It's broad-reaching.
Yeah.
It's a
ridiculous.
Crazy panic attack from our U.S. government because they don't actually know how to stop terrorism. So instead of actually trying to put together an intelligent plan that would probably attack terrorism properly, they just put out the panic, okay? Oh my God, we're so afraid. And because they act like this, the bad news is the terrorists have won. The terrorists...
This is a September 11th commentary, by the way. I didn't know that was coming, but here we go.
Have changed the way that Americans live their lives because our government gives into this, okay? This panic mentality.
Yes.
So,
yes.
The Senate already passed this bill, but it's looking like it's going to go to President Obama, and President Obama, at least previously, it says, I'm not going to pass this. I'm vetoing this immediately.
I don't know if that was September 11th. I don't know why he's talking about terrorism. I just assumed. Let's see. The Patriot Act is what he's talking about. I don't care. We're not going into this.
This is absolutely
We should get DSP's takes on politics stream at some point, but I don't know why he's talking about terrorism. Just ignore
ridiculous. It's way crazy. It's like blown out of proportion. There's no way I would ever pass this. So that bill is in limbo right now. We're going to see what happens with it. But like I said, I'm not going to rally the troops for every single thing. We've already been heavily into this internet censorship deal. Yeah. And even though I could, I mean, I don't want to be the guy. I'm the guy that does video game playthroughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not the guy who should be here telling you all about the U.S. government trying to do crazy shit. That's not me. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I want to become on YouTube or anywhere. I don't want to become some political activist.
Yes,
but
thank you, Philip.
That's going to negatively affect the stuff that we love to do, like YouTube. That's the kind of stuff that I'm going to inform you about. But I am aware of that bill. I'm hoping that Obama has enough of, you know, a sense of honor and intelligence to know that that's a crazy bill and he should veto it. So
he should have a sense of honor?
We'll see what happens with that. So that's what's going on with
U.S. He needs to have more of a sense of honor. Okay, here we go. Now we're to you.
All right?
Yes,
let's
please.
talk about YouTube.
YouTube,
Primarily,
yes.
that's what we're here to talk about, right?
Go,
Stuff
go,
on
go.
YouTube. Let me actually get a sip of water here.
Yes, this is what we're here for today. He should have more sense of honor.
YouTube, over this past week, has begun to force people to use the new version of YouTube. So,
as you can see, the salt levels are rising.
I haven't noticed it yet. Your homepage on YouTube, any of the in-between browsing pages on YouTube, the video view page on YouTube have all changed. They've all changed to the new version of YouTube, which YouTube never gave warning that this was going to happen, never gave anyone a chance to preview it, they just shoved it down everyone's throat. This is YouTube's way of operating. They've always operated like this. The last time they did this was 2009, when they forced the new channel layout to everyone. Everyone vomited all over and said, this is disgusting, this channel layout.
Yeah.
Now, over the past 2 years, we've all begrudgingly been forced to use this new channel layout and adopted it and learned how to use it.
Yes.
Now, all of a sudden, YouTube wants to adapt to a new channel layout, again, only 2 years later. So obviously it was a failed experiment if within 2 years they know that this thing is crappy and they decide to completely change it and revamp
Maybe they're trying to get more improvements?
it again. Again, with no feedback from anyone. They did let people preview it. It was called Cosmic Panda for several months, and no one really liked it. They were overwhelmingly bad and negative feedback. So it's kind of ridiculous that, once again, they feel that they know what's better than everyone else, and they try to shove it down your throat. But it's their website and it's their business, so unfortunately, they have the ability to do that.
Yep.
Now, I can't speak for what's going to happen to your homepage or your browse pages or anything like that, because as I've said to everyone, I'm usually so busy with what I'm doing on YouTube, I don't have time to watch other people's videos. I don't go to my...
And this is one thing I want to say, and you know, he always says he's so busy and he has no time. I really think now, I'm starting to think this. During these times, he really was busy all the time, okay? He really was someone that would wake up, drive to get food, come back, and it's game time, like he said. And he'd do 8 hours of a session. That's one session. Then go out, go to dinner, and then we do another hours upon hours of gaming sessions, and then we got to babysit the uploads. So those days, he really was busy because he made that his entire life, right? It takes a lot of work to upload 40 videos a day, if you know what I'm saying. So, but now, though, he's reduced that so far, right? His gameplay now is at max, 4 hours, 5 hours, maybe, if you push it? But he still wants you to think he was as busy as he is during these times, right? But during those days, he really was working hard and he was grinding, you know? But because he had nothing, he just wasn't trying to be an adult like he is now. You know, now he's like, well, now because I'm an adult, you know, I need to stay busy, of course, and I have to pretend my schedule is so filled with all this other stuff. But he was doing all that other stuff during this time too. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was just being a degenerate during this time. That's a good way to say it. But yeah, so this is when he really was busy because that's all he had was just putting out videos to make as much money as possible. And he thought at any time it could be gone, right? But now it's, I mean, what his work level is 50% what it was at this time? At best? Now he just talks all the time.
Homepage and see who's in my subscriptions box and do any of that. I'd never do that. So I couldn't tell you anything about the functionality that's going to change there. From what I've heard, from what people have been telling me, is that it looks like they've completely undone the fixes that they had to the subscriptions box. So for example,
yes.
A lot of people had said to me, Phil, we're not going to subscribe to you. We like you a lot. We like your content. We watch all your videos. But we're not going to subscribe to you because every day when
we like you a lot.
We go into our homepage, in our subscriptions area, all we see are your videos. YouTube, if you put up 30 videos a day, we see 30 of your videos and maybe 1 or 2 other videos from other subscribers or other people who we're subscribed to, because the way that YouTube does it is all messed up. Now, I've heard that over the past several months that bug was fixed. That now it says like, okay, Darkstar Phil or DSPGaming uploaded 30 videos today. Here's one. Who such and such Machinima maybe uploaded 15 videos today. Here's one. And so you'd only see one from each, and then you would just click on there if you wanted to see all of them.
Is that what happened?
Well, apparently this new YouTube layout has undone that again. So now you're going to have a massive flood of videos from anyone who does more than just a couple videos a day.
Which is the extreme outlier. Go ahead.
All you're going to end up seeing is their videos in your inbox.
Yes.
There's nothing I can do about it. Please don't
except don't upload that many videos.
Complain to me about it once I start uploading again full time. I don't control YouTube. This seems to be like a common thing and thread with me. I get people complaining to me personally in PMs, Phil, why did you flood my inbox? I don't control YouTube. I don't program the site. All I do is upload videos. So if you have a complaint, fucking complain to YouTube and Google, who keep changing their site and fucking everything up. Don't complain to me.
Don't complain to me doing the flooding of your inbox. Complain to YouTube.
Hey, I can't fix it, okay?
Except you really can, but that would ruin your whole monetization strategy, so you can't.
What really concerns me are the changes to the channel pages. Because the changes to the channel pages are going to affect your accessibility to my content and the way that I want to display my content to you. So I've checked into it. I actually, for about 20-25 minutes, farted around with the new channel page the other day. Because I've been sick, I had time to do this. And I started taking a look, and I actually like a couple things about what they've done with the new channel pages, and there are a couple things that are baffling me right now, and maybe some people will have the answer, so listen up, because here's what I found.
Listen up. What? I'm going to say stuff, and I want you to correct me about what I'm wrong. Go ahead.
First of all, it looks like the new channel page still allows you to have your one main video.
We can't stay here so long. When is this over?
like you've always had. It could still autoplay if you wanted to autoplay.
Yes.
What they've done with the new channel page is they've taken all the stuff that used to be cluttered on your right-hand side of your screen, which in a very narrow column used to be your uploads, your favorites, your playlists.
All right, I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Cluttered in this one narrow column, and for a newcomer to YouTube who maybe isn't used to the layout, even my dad has complained to me. He said, Phil, it's really hard to find stuff on your page. Just the layout, the way that they do it, seems very confusing. So I can understand that. What they've done.
Is that what he said? Hey, Philip, the layout of this site is really confusing, and I can't tell what's going on, Philip.
They've taken all that stuff from the right hand of the page, and they now put it under your main featured video. So you're now going to have one area that says uploads, and if you click on that, you're going to see all of my uploads from the most. How the hell to upload a banner to the new channel?
Oh, here we go.
They left it out of the menu like boneheaded idiots.
Here we go.
There seem to be options that you can adjust
Yeah.
the height of your banner to be 150 pixels, which is how tall my banner is right now.
Yes.
And it says whatever you put in it for your pixel height for your banner is going to be by 970 pixels, which is the width of my banner.
Yes.
So I did that. But then I don't see any fucking area to upload a banner. Like, there's nowhere to actually upload your banner to the fucking page. I think they just forgot it. They left it out of the menu.
I think if you Googled, you'd find it in 10 seconds.
Like boneheaded idiots, there's no option to upload a banner. I just don't see it anywhere. So, if anyone knows how the hell to upload a banner to the new channel pages, please let me know.
This is a guy, that's the slowest way to get an answer on Earth. Instead of Googling, looking around, asking Machinima, you know, searching YouTube itself, he has made a video asking how to do something and then has to upload that video, post said video, and wait for a response. Is that really the best way to do this, sir?
Because I'm not willing to sacrifice my banner. My banner right now has links to my website, my Twitter account, my Cafe Press, not that that's a big deal, but also to my Hateful Truth video game review series. And
that's a banner. That's not even clickable, sir.
Links to all of my other channels on YouTube. Why would I sacrifice that? Because these idiots changed the whole fucking page and didn't put a button to upload your banner. It makes no sense. So if anyone knows how to do that, please let me know. The other thing that are startling omissions, you can't edit the color, you can't edit the text, the font, anything with your page anymore. So, you know, right now if you look at my channel page, you'll see, oh, it's a gold background for Zelda, and it's got white text, and it's got red links. It's all gone.
Yeah, they did take that away. So remember, you used to be able to put whatever you want on your page. You know, you could have your own background and shit, but that is gone.
Completely taken away that customization, and so when these channels go live, they're all going to look exactly the fucking same.
That's what they wanted.
They're all going to be this ugly gray with white text or black text or whatever the default is. They're all going to look the same. I don't understand how you can try to launch a whole new channels page without having any kind of color customization. It makes everything bland and generic. So again, if anyone knows how to fix that or get into that, I haven't found a way to do it.
Let me know.
Another startling
Just let me know, anybody.
Uh-oh. Your favorites, sure, you can now have your favorites right at a glance, but you can't order your favorites. I went into there's no option to order your favorites anymore. So I can't say, okay, the most important favorite video is the one about these bills going through the government.
I agree that that was way more, the old YouTube channel was way more unique and stuff, but you could also say that making the change like this to make it more uniform, I mean, just changed how the site was seen. Because remember, YouTube started, it was very much more of a social media site, right? They were trying to go with that. Remember, you could do video responses and shit like that. But this change around this time, like maybe how they chose to handle this time really made it separate from, because no one's going to say YouTube's a social media site now. So maybe this change, this pivot right here was actually a brilliant idea, you know? But who knows? I mean, I don't know. I like the old one too. But Cream Pie says, ALT, you're asking the impossible now for DSP to put as much effort as this guy? This guy? What a fucking king.
Looks like. And this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like when you get it out of the drive-thru window, and this is what it's supposed to look like.
I say that's pretty good, Joe. What do you say, Joe? I think that's pretty good, to be honest. All right, back to it. Back to this boring guy.
And put it as number one. Even though, regardless, that's the one I want everyone to see first, it doesn't appear that there's any way to order my favorites. People will see.
You get the point. I'm skipping this one. If we're sticking on all these, we'll be here all night. Really, literally, I can't. Mario Faker says, I DM'd you, why did you bite mommy video? Why did you bite mommy video? I see a... Oh, it's a pig that bite. That's not relevant, Mario Faker. Big ups though. A pig bites somebody. Okay, so remember DSP talked about the Sopa Pippa thing? Well, obviously he made another one. I'm not going to play it for you, but there he is. The first one got a lot of views. There was a little bit of news. He, of course, makes another one. This one's weirdly after this. So look at our bar here. Let me go here. It's been cleaned a bit. Looks like we moved some stuff around, but the new Guile is there. Huh? The new Guile. Oh, I know. I know it's Snort Brunel Classic, but I mean, I could play it, I guess. You guys want it that bad. All right, you guys want the pig? I'll show you the pig. So you guys asked for this. If it's loud, you can't complain about the volume.
Those beautiful... Ow! Don't... Oh my God, you just saw
pig,
Sammy get nasty. You believe that? All I did was pet his head. Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Why'd you just go to bite Mommy?
Don't bother him.
All right, so you see what pigs can do.
Don't bother him. He's doing his thing.
With those beautiful... Ow! Don't... Oh my... Ow! Don't... Oh my God, you just saw Sammy get...
That looked to me like, in dog that doesn't know you, you shouldn't put your hand on the top of their head. I think it looked like that kind of reaction from a pig. You know what I'm saying? It looked like that kind of, hey, I don't know you. You're not touching me there. That's not a spot you can touch, look like. Anyways, moving on positively here. We're not going to see Sopa and Pippa, of course. We do have, though, another Sopa and Pippa. No, we have another channel update video to share. I do want to show you now, we officially now are on the YouTube side of, Twitter side of things with bitching about stuff. So here DSP now says, I uploaded a YouTube video, channel update, Sopa status, whatever. That was in December, and I already showed you that one, okay? So that was the first talk of this. Now we're going chronologically, of course. So let's get out of here. One more channel update about YouTube, of course. And again, I'm showing you almost every channel update. They all include YouTube talk.
I would see where the series is going. So spread the word. Saturday, Project 7 debuts.
Oh, go, come on.
DSPGaming, and at least, probably once a month from now on until the series is completed, we're going to be trying to be putting out a new episode. In fact, this next week coming up, we're actually going to be meet and probably write the next episode. And then probably schedule for, early February, if not late January, the filming of that episode. So
we all can't wait, obviously.
Every month, so...
What's this? Okay, honest question. What the fuck are we about to say? What is this hand graph going to show us? Any ideas? Well, what could it be? I don't even know. I'm a teacup? All right, here we go. What could we be talking about? Here we go.
January, the filming of that episode, so we can have a new episode every month. So, be here, Saturday.
It was nothing.
A new episode every month. So, be here.
What the fuck? Be here? That's the be here pose? What the fuck?
We can have a new episode every month. So
it's fun to stay at the...
be here. We can have a new episode every month. So
it's fun to stay at the...
be here. Saturday.
Be here.
Project 7.
Right.
More than likely, I will tweet when that gets up to guess for different kinds of updates, and I use all during this week for all kinds of updates. And notably, what I've been finding, it's a lot more useful to use Twitter for, is to tell people about things that are going wrong with YouTube or my plans with things on YouTube.
So that is exclusively what YouTube becomes, just a bitching about stuff social media site. He just said it himself. This is where I'll tell you all the problems with YouTube. This would be my YouTube bitching mechanism. So get ready.
Is to tell people about things that are going wrong with YouTube or my plans with things on YouTube. What's happened over this...
Great follow, by the way. What do you get? Well, you get all the times YouTube fucks up something from DSP, and he will spam your inbox with his every single video uploaded message until he turned it off, of course.
Last week, I found a tremendous amount of silly bugs with YouTube. So, for example, view counts are still screwed up, okay? Videos that have been uploaded days ago are still locking at 300 views for quite a long time.
This affects no one.
And then at some random interval, they'll update, but the view counts still aren't correct. In fact, a lot of my footage from MagFest over the weekend, especially the videos of my panel, I was kind of disappointed because I was looking at them and the views were like maybe, a couple thousand on each video. I was like, that's okay, but I was really hoping that people would have interested in my first panel.
Nah, no, afraid not, buddy. Good effort, though.
And that's why we recorded it, and it would have massive interest.
No one gives a fuck about panels unless it is a heavy hitter, right? Being at the panel is the thing that makes those things hype, unless you're talking to real geniuses and top of their class or someone you fucking love. No one gives a fuck about panels about a YouTuber back then. Even then, no one's watching that shit.
And see that, then all of a sudden yesterday, YouTube updates all the views. Every single video of my panel has 20,000 or more views on it. Now, some of them have over 30,000.
Whoa!
So, really, there was a lot of interest in my panel, just that fucking YouTube is being stupid and not updating the views on videos.
Again, I'd like to know how that affected you in any way outside of your ego, sir. Do you have any answer to that? Because it seems to be an ego thing.
Now, as I've previously told you, what I found is to find the true number of views on a video, if you actually copy the name of the video and then paste it into YouTube to search, the results page after a couple hours will start to update with the proper amount of views. So it'll say, oh, this video, 5,000 views, and then you'll click on it, and all of a sudden on the video it'll say only 300 views. Because I don't know what YouTube did.
Why would a normal viewer give two fucks about this?
But they fucked up their view count system.
I know why it affects him, Mr. Stuff, because he's paid by viewership. But the numbers did correct themselves. It just took a day. So this is yet another thing we know that he was searching there. Look at his idea, he says. If you click on, copy the name of a video and paste it into YouTube to search the results page after a couple hours. He's just sitting there, copying and pasting his own videos into search bar to see how many views they have.
It's really messed up right now. So just be aware of that, especially if you're watching my videos with Project 7 debuting on Saturday. Gee, why has this been out for 12 hours and it says it only has 300 views? Because YouTube's fucked up, that's why, okay?
Now we're all in on the make fun of YouTube. It seemed like he didn't want to say too much negative about YouTube in the very beginning, but now it's fucking YouTube. YouTube sucks. They're idiots all the time.
Some other problems I've been experiencing this week. Some videos, it seems like the publishing issues. Remember I used to have problems where videos would stick, they would upload but never publish, meaning they would never show up in your subscriptions box. For the most part, that seems to be clearing up, at least within a reasonable amount of time, but now we're going another step back. That's right. We're going back to 2009 now. Processing issues. We've got videos that are massively stuck in processing and just never become visible on YouTube. Perfect case in point. Right now, I'm actually recording this late on Thursday. You're not going to see this video till Friday, but I'm recording it late on Thursday. I'm uploading my Final Fantasy 13 Part 2, the sequel, demo gameplay. There's 8 parts of it. All 8 parts are visible except for number 2. Number 2, completely stuck in processing. Excuse me. In fact, it didn't even start processing. I kid you not. I'm looking in my uploads queue. The thing didn't even start. So YouTube fucked up, didn't process it. So now I'm going to try to re-upload that video and see if I can get it to the second one that I'm uploading to try to fucking process on the website.
Yeah.
It's a tremendous pain in my ass, and it really is ridiculous that the website is still having these stupid issues. And on top of all this, I found a completely new issue. This is pretty funny, this one too.
It's pretty funny.
Apparently, YouTube has a new bug where on a channels page, so if you go to my channel DSPGaming on YouTube, what's supposed to happen, is the most recently processed video, meaning you can actually see it on YouTube, is supposed to show up as my featured video on my channels page. Guess what?
What?
Now what YouTube has done is fucked up their code. It doesn't show the most recently processed video, it just tries to show the most recently updated video. So the video isn't processed, isn't published yet, it's not visible, and YouTube puts it on your main page, so all you get is an error saying the video is unavailable. So the entire time that I upload videos now, all you see on my main page is this video is unavailable, until finally the last video publishes or processes, and then you'll see that. they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're so ridiculous with what they're doing.
That's probably a result of him refreshing like literally milliseconds after pushing upload, you know? I mean, that just sounds like it to me, but...
They're fucking stuff up yet again, so I apologize for any YouTube bugs that are going on right now. I know that they're going on. I know there's all kinds of crazy, wacky stuff going on with the website. Once again, they revamped their website and create a whole new batch of bugs and have no solutions for any of them. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're unprofessional. I know it's
there you
kind
go.
of messed up, but it's the truth.
Oh, see, he still thinks it's kind of messed up. See, he still has that feeling, that the slight hint of like I shouldn't be saying things too bad about this site right now.
What the fuck they're doing? They're unprofessional.
Uh-huh.
I know it's kind of messed up, but it's the truth. And I speak the truth. Yeah, I know I make my living off YouTube, but they should learn how to fucking run their business in a professional manner. They have no professionalism whatsoever with anything that they do.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So that's that.
It's ridiculous.
Sorry about the bugs. I'll keep you in the know on Twitter at They Call Me DSP when these things come up.
And he's not lying about that.
In particular, I called out that part 2 of my Final Fantasy demo gameplay was stuck in processing. I'll continue to do stuff like that as these problems arise, okay? So, that's pretty much almost it. There's one other thing I do want to mention.
Don't care. All right, so we're moving on now to, if you can believe it, we're going to April now of the very same year, April 2012, of course. DSP has another channel update, and what do you know? There's more YouTube issues, huh?
This on April 5th or not has nothing to do with me. It has to do with YouTube. So let's talk about what I'm trying to address here. YouTube.
Here's again something no one cares about.
Several days. So we're talking since the beginning of the week. Seems to really have problems with uploads at this point. And it would be one thing if, you know, I didn't have tested other things and, you know, I hadn't panned my fans, but not panned my fans, polled, that's what I meant to say, polled my fans on what's going on. It seems that during certain times of the day, especially
my
the prime
fans?
times on the East Coast, so I'm talking 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it seems like the uploads to YouTube are abysmally slow this
You get the point. I'm skipping this. It's the same shit as last time, guys.
I mean, we're talking videos that normally...
Because why am I skipping this one? Because, well, we're going to go forward in time another month, and what do you know? Another YouTube issues update.
Okay. All this being said, there's a couple of weird bugs on YouTube that I want to mention. So
I'm telling you, like, how would you put up with this? What the fuck are these videos for?
to know about them. And then there's one last unfortunate piece of information that I do want to share with everyone. Okay?
Yeah, please.
I'm actually, because it's related to what I'm about to talk to you right now, I'm going to take a quick look at my computer. Because as of right now, I'm actually uploading Final Fantasy VI playthrough videos, okay?
Oh,
I don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube right now, who's shitting their Wheaties, but it is like really fucked up right now. I'm trying to...
Who's shitting their Wheaties?
upload the videos, okay? Parts 1 and 2 upload, part 3 uploads completely and is processing, locks at 95% processing, and YouTube says that I aborted the upload. What? The upload was completed. How could I have aborted the upload? Makes no sense. So then I...
What?
I had to restart all the uploads because I didn't want the parts to upload out of order. So then part 3 uploads.
So yeah, at this point, at some point he just gave up on trying to make sure they uploaded in order, but he did care at one point. You hear that?
The uploads because I didn't want the parts to upload out of order. So then part 3 uploads. Part 4 uploads.
Yeah.
And then parts 5, 6, and 7 complete and keep uploading. It's uploading part 8 and I check and I look at on my page and in my queue. Parts 5, 6, and 7 are nowhere to be found. They got uploaded to some fucking trash bin outside of Google headquarters. They didn't stick for whatever reason. So again, I had to stop the uploads. I had to restart the upload. So every possible bug that I can think of is going on with uploading right now, okay? So I apologize, but I'll keep you in the know, again, by posting updates on Facebook and Twitter.
Yes.
In addition...
This is when he still had a Facebook page, of course, that was made by a fan, and then he made his own one, right? But, oh, no. No, he never got his own. It was made by a fan, and then he said, fuck it, I'm not associated with that Facebook page anymore.
To the uploading problems, there's also problems with my playlists. Let me explain.
Oh, please. We don't need to hear this.
Actually watch my playlists, not from my main channel page. You know, on the lower right-hand side of my main channel page, I list all of my most recent playlists.
Yes.
It's about a week's worth of content. So anything you want to see that I've done in the past week is going to be on my main channel page. But
Uh-oh.
there's actually, if you go to the videos tab on the channel page, it'll show you all the videos I've uploaded, and if you click on the playlist, it should list the playlist
Okay,
with
don't
something
care.
with the code in.
You get the point. You get the point. We're bitching about YouTube massively at this point. Okay, and only so much I can stand of that, okay? Moving forward, we have, this one was an interesting find for me, and maybe some of you know this better than me or saw this already. But look at this. Do you remember? This is from May 22nd of 2012. I'll read it to you for audio styles out there. Onision, to Onision. This is a direct tweet to Onision. He says, "Hey man, let's work together to get the word out about this unsub bug." And this was, he goes to YouTube creators, YouTube, and YouTube Margaret. And that, I looked into it because it was interesting enough. Why not? That YouTube Margaret has 200 followers. So I'm just guessing that was a corporate account that now went to someone else. But YouTube Margaret must have been working there or something. I don't know. But they said, wake up with your fixes, they say. And that is in May 22nd of 2022. This tweet did not receive a single response. Okay, just for the record, this tweet did not receive any responses at all, right? So there is one video that DSP made talking about this. That's right here. So this is, now again, this is the magic. I will put this at 1.5, but the 2 days after this tweet goes out, DSP makes a 31-minute video entitled "Alert! YouTube insults users, denies subs bug, unacceptable." Okay, so here we go. He's going to be on fire. I'll start at 1.5. We're not watching the whole thing.
What's going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here with a very important video, and
by the way, this was the first of the alert style videos, according to his channel. I want to put it that way, because there was the Sopa Pippa thing, but this was like alert, I got problems thing. Here we go.
Honestly, I'm kind of appalled at the subject matter that we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah.
Pretty much because usually when you deal with a company where there's a business relationship, there's at least some kind of an acknowledgement when there's a concern. There's some kind of respect, a mutual respect between, say, a customer and or a user and the company that they deal with. And there seems to be a violation of this, like, kind of unspoken rule that there would be this kind of trust and respect. Okay?
Uh-oh.
I can't believe it. All right, I just can't believe it, and I want to bring this to light because I'm so appalled. I'm actually pretty legitimately upset about it when I saw it this morning when I woke up. And I want to talk about this whole situation and bring it to light. And this is going to be an important video. This is an important video not only for people who are affected by this bug.
And really, the humanity at large, honestly. The human race. I mean, that's the people that are most affected by this video, Philip. Say it.
About for the past week, but for the business relationship and the relationship in general between YouTube and its users. So please, if you are concerned, watch the video and spread the word about it.
I will.
I'm just one YouTube user here who plays video games and does video game related stuff. If this could spread to bigger people to get the word out, then so be it. I mean, I think it's an important issue and it needs to be brought to light. So here's the situation. Here's what's been going on over the past week, and then I'll get to the meat of what I'm talking about here, okay?
So DSP did link, he said, other popular YouTubers that have made videos regarding this subs bug. We have Nigga Higa, and we have Onision here. So there we go. Onision's video is privated, of course. But it appears this one is still visible, just for the record. Let's see what that looks like. This video has 8.4 million views.
Guys, so I know what you're thinking. Why the long face? YouTube lady. I did, which is also you.
That's the. I'm not hearing this thing about what I said. It's his name of his channel. That is how it is pronounced, everybody. I'm not hearing about it anymore.
Oh, then good one. Anyway, back to the YouTube fishiness. I posted a video last week, and usually
that is literally his name, everybody. That's his name.
After I post a video, I gain about 5,000 or more subscribers. But over the past week, I lost about 100,000 subscribers. So I was like, dang, you guys really did not like that video. But then
so anyway, we're not hearing this guy, but anyways, that has 8 million views.
I'd say this past weekend, I was doing a lot of stuff with my friend John. We were doing a lot of filming. We were actually filming our latest episode of our web series, Project 7. And during the course of us doing a lot of filming, he had brought up to me that he had noticed that he was losing a lot of subscribers recently. And he asked me if I had seemed to have noticed if I was losing any subscribers. And So I said, you know what, John, actually, I've been real busy
Whoa, this is some lore. His cousin dated Mizkif before Emiru? Now that's some real lore. Scientist, what else you got?
this past week. I haven't had a chance to really check on this kind of stuff, so I hadn't noticed, but I said, let's take a look. So, I jumped on my BlackBerry and we're checking it out. And yeah, it actually had looked like in 1 day's time, I lost over 200 subscribers on my main channel, DSPGaming. I said, well, that's completely abnormal. In a normal day, I always gain subscribers, especially during the weekend. Weekends is usually where I gain the most subscribers because most people are, viewing videos on YouTube. They've got the free time to do that. And it was the flip side of that, and it didn't seem to make any sense. And so, over the course of Sunday, Monday, I did some research, and actually using a couple different websites like vidstatsx.com, you can use these websites to track things such as how many subscribers you're getting, how many...
This is how wild he was. Like, he's always so plugged in with shit and, like, just paranoid. This is how paranoid he was about his view counts. This is what all the work he went into just to try to attempt to see his views.
...you're getting, etc. So I used this website to track and see what was going on. And actually what it was showing was that over the course of 2 or 3 days, every single day, I had been losing hundreds and hundreds of subscribers. And here's the thing. Keep in mind, a channel like mine that gets decent viewership, every day I'm gaining significant amount of subscribers. So let's just say, for rule of thumb, every day I get 50 subscribers, okay? 50 new subscribers. So if this is showing that I'm losing 200 subscribers, what that's actually telling me is that really, I was getting, I was losing 250 subscribers a day because the net change was a negative 200, okay? So just think about that. I'm losing 250, 300 subscribers a day. What the hell's going on?
What the hell's going on?
That's a concern, especially for my channel. My channel, I put out so many videos of my video game playthroughs. A lot of people don't even subscribe to it because they say it floods their videos inbox, and they just watch my stuff regardless. So it wasn't like I was terrified that I was going to lose views or anything like that, but I was curious of what exactly was going on. Is this a legitimate problem, or is YouTube possibly just doing an account cleanup? If you remember several months ago...
Yes, and he's talking about losing 200 subs.
YouTube did a huge site-wide sweep, okay, where they supposedly were looking for old accounts that no longer were being used. And what they did with these accounts is they deleted them. And what happened was people like me lost thousands upon thousands of subscribers in a day. In fact, I think I lost something like 5,000 subscribers in 1 day. But that was a known cleanup. We knew this was happening. They announced it was happening. When it happened, everyone was like, whoa. And I said, okay, well, if those were just inactive accounts, that's not that big of a deal. And that's actually ended up what it was. It was a lot of inactive accounts, so it wasn't a big deal.
Yes.
This time, it wasn't clear exactly what was going on. And so that's why I wanted to get to the bottom of it. So after, tracking on VidStats, this website, for several days, I noticed I was losing hundreds and hundreds of subscribers. And so finally, on Monday, I made a video about it, explaining what was going on and asking the actual viewers, saying, what's going on? And can you guys give me some feedback? Can you let me know, what's going on? Is anyone out there getting unsubscribed from my channel against their will? Is anyone out there having news active, okay? You get the negative backlash. Oh, I don't think it's any problem. I think you're over the past few days. First of all, of course, you get the negative backlash.
Negative backlash in 2012, a year before Evil AJ.
Oh, I don't think it's any problem. I think you're overreacting. I think that maybe people just don't like you and they're unsubscribing and fuck you and blah, blah, the usual hatred that I get on all of my videos. So I was completely expecting that.
Why would you get hatred in 2012? There's not a This How You Don't Play yet. I thought everyone loved you before that. The internet decided to make it the internet's whipping boy. That happened after This Is How You Don't Play, though. I'm getting confused.
Well, of course you get the negative backlash.
What?
Oh, I don't think it's any problem. I think you're overreacting. I think that maybe people just don't like you and they're unsubscribing and fuck you and blah, blah, the usual hatred that I get on all of my videos. So
why do you get any hatred? I thought everyone loves you. I can't keep up. Now there's hatred before This Is Evil AJ?
Completely expecting that.
How'd that happen?
Then what I began to see over the course of the next few days was that people were tweeting me, sending me messages on Facebook. They were responding to the video. They were sending me PMs. Legitimately.
Let's get to the wrap up.
This little stupid we love
Good stop. Okay, we'll watch the last 4 minutes. And some like this video right here, you say 31 minutes is insane. Guys, there is videos that I have prepared about DSP bitching about YouTube that are over 2 hours long. A single video over 2 hours long, guys. That's the levels we're dealing with here. He loves bitching.
The fact that you have this video sharing website where on a daily basis we get to share content with our users.
Like imagine these days, like a nice long lore video about I don't know, whatever game you like. Let's get the lore of Super Mario Brothers 2. It's like 2 or 3 hours. It's very interesting. You're into it. Perfect second monitor thing, DSP has 2-hour videos of just bitching about YouTube exclusively, 2 hours straight. That's gonna happen. I promise you it does.
We get to share our thoughts with users. We love it. What we don't love is the fact that your customer service sucks ass. There is no actual direct response customer service for your website.
Yeah.
It needs to change.
Yes.
You don't interact with your biggest users to help us with issues like this. And now you think you can just tell us we're wrong and insult us. We're not going to have this kind of relationship with you. You need to apologize.
Oh! You need to apologize, YouTube. You thought he just demanded an apology from Twitch? No. He also demanded one from YouTube.
Right, I'm calling that YouTube publicly apologizes, for what they said. You can't tell us this isn't happening when we have fucking concrete proof it is. Who are you, the government? You're trying to...
Actually, they don't have concrete proof. It's just a few people said they got unsubscribed from his channel. You know, so that's not really concrete, right? I mean, it's just someone saying something.
Like, cover it up like the CIA? Listen, YouTube, we know you're not perfect. We know that there are site issues. We know that you have the best intentions. You're trying to clean up old accounts. Why not just admit that there's a possibility that maybe you fucked up and the algorithm that you're using to clean up these accounts is accidentally unsubbing people who really aren't inactive accounts?
Hey, DSP, why, when you lose a fighting game, why don't you admit that you might have done something wrong? When you meant to do one thing, you actually did something else. You could do that too, right?
Okay. Why not just engage the possibility instead of saying, no, we know better than you. There's no possible way that could ever happen because we're YouTube and we're the best. So screw you. That isn't happening. Go look at this drop-down box, you little stupid 5-year-olds. You obviously don't know how to use our website. Because that's exactly what your blog post is saying, in other words. So I want a public apology from YouTube. I want them to retract their statement that it's...
That did not happen. That did not happen.
That isn't happening.
Okay.
I want them to look
that
into
did
the
not
situation
happen.
and figure out exactly what's going on because this is ridiculous. What business insults the customers? I was so upset and I went so long that my camera actually ran out of time. Can only record for 30 minutes at a time, and so it ran out of time. But I'm just so...
He reached the end of the tape. There was so much hate. He reached the end of the tape. God damn it.
Incensed about this whole ordeal, what's going on right now, that a company like
how long did he go is the question. God damn, that was some good ranting. We just lost 10 minutes of ranting.
thinks that they can basically insult their customer and tell them that they're wrong when we have definitive evidence proving that we're correct. I have a screenshot from a user who was unsubscribed from all of his stuff. How can YouTube tell us that we're wrong? All right.
Oh my God.
Please spread the word.
Yes.
Please let everyone know about what's going
yes,
on.
dumbfuck69420 sent a message and said, yeah, I was unsubscribed to DSP even though I didn't do it myself. Yeah, we have concrete evidence, YouTube. We demand an apology.
So that we can get this issue out into the open. Yes, the subscriber counts are bugged. Yes, people are actively being unsubscribed from people who they normally would be subscribed to. Yes, subscription counts are plummeting. And YouTube, instead of even considering that there's maybe a problem, is calling us liars and saying that we're stupid and we don't know any better. So we need to, as a community, as a YouTube community, need to speak up and say, bullshit. You don't have the right to ignore us anymore. You don't have the right to insult us and talk down to us. We know better than you because we actually use your goddamn site. We have definitive proof showing that this is happening. Cut the shit. Stop insulting us.
Cut the shit!
Instead, go send some people to fix the problem and admit that you're not a flawless website because YouTube, you're far from flawless. You have lots of problems, which is why you're constantly putting in these fixes and algorithm changes. And as a business, you should be striving to always improve, but at the same time, you should acknowledge your customers' concerns and not ignore them and insult them as you have done. I'm pissed about it, and everyone out there should have the right to be pissed about it too. So please, spread the word. Let's get the word out there about what's going on right now. Okay?
Let's wait for YouTube to apologize to us, which will accomplish nothing, but at least they will have apologized, which satisfies our weak egos. So thank you so much, everybody. Could you please apologize? By the way, the DSP claims that they were making fun of him. I know this was a bigger deal, but like and people were pissed about this legitimately. But I mean, let's get real. Do we have to beg for an apology? It's very cringe. I know there has been a deep dive on the apology fetish. This would be one of them though, because he's demanding an apology. But I'm trying to think off the top of my head, how many people has he demanded an apology from? So obviously the big ones are Blip. He required an apology from for sure. YouTube right there, Twitch for sure. Those are the three big ones. I don't know how else. Machinima, did he demand an apology from Machinima? I don't remember. Craig for sure. Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, it's enough there probably. Sounds good to me. That's enough. Okay, back to it. We're not. Well, let's get to the end here. How much more? 51 seconds.
Thanks a lot. I hope YouTube will change their attitude towards their customer base and they'll listen. I don't know if they're going to. I can tell you this. I'm extremely disappointed from a website that I've been working with for how many years now? 4 or 5 years I've been using this website. Not actively, but you know, I've been viewing videos and then I finally started uploading in 2008.
Yeah.
For them to have this kind of attitude towards their customer is unprecedented in the business world.
It's unprecedented in the business world.
Quite frankly, extremely insulting. And I hope that they will retract their statement that this isn't happening. Here's a drop down, and instead say, okay, maybe we misspoke. We apologize for looking into the issue. That's all we're asking for.
Here's the drop down. Okay, so this is their apology, by the way. Here. So what they've offered at this point is you can change your subscription to have highlights, so just like not all of your subs show up, or you could have everything. So this is the drop down he's making fun of. Seems like a fine idea. And then they said back in March we announced changes to the algorithm that serves up suggested and recommended videos, giving greater weight to a viewer's time spent on a video rather than to their click. We did this because flipping through channels to find something to watch is different than actually watching, and view counts that accurately reflect engagement are more useful. What does that mean for you? Well, if people are clicking on your videos but not sticking around to watch, your videos won't get shown as often as suggested and recommended videos, and growth in new views may slow. That's the problem DSP has. The best way to prevent this is to create compelling videos that people stick around for. So DSP, of course, is always going to get all fans to watch those videos, right? But that's just not how you get new viewers anymore. And especially, even already that was the case in 2012. They want videos that you're going to stick around with, but he's putting around 10-minute videos. No one new viewer's going to watch that and say, I want to keep watching this guy, unless you got you're real special, if you know what I'm saying, you know? So that's why DSP's fans are so special. A very important, special group. Okay. In 2012 we go. So real quick, we're going to start with this. So I didn't show you these either, but DSP also would have little, whenever he added videos to playlists, he would have automatic tweet would go out. Okay, so this is June 2nd of 2012. I do have that video. I have never seen it before, so I thought it was worth showing to you. Let's see if it's funny. This is Hitler reacts to Darkside Phil being reinstated. Made by KH211. Here we go.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt.
Here we go. So far, your Heavy Rain and Mass Effect 2 playthroughs have been posted. This was a good meme back in the day. It still works every once in a while. So this is made by a fan. DSP at this point still had enough fans that they would make stuff about him, and it wasn't made just to make fun of him, if you can believe it, guys. This was in May 10th of 2010.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Oh, my bad.
Mein Führer, Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Okay, so this is like dunking on whoever took down a false copyright on DSP's channel.
Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf.
Okay, I'm waiting for the funny part, but we'll get there. Let him blow up once. Let's see. Yeah, it's made by a fan, if you can believe it. See? So this is calling out the single guy that did the false copyright strike, which is probably automated by a company, but or it could be a guy obviously faking it. The guy that like said I work for this company or whatever. But there you go. Oh, the Steve Jones joke, remember from earlier?
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verbringen...
Okay.
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich. Die Generalität ist das Geschmeiß des deutschen Volkes.
You get the point. It's not funny. As you might expect, it's not too funny. But there you go. Next up in 2012, let's see. I'm kind of done with that. Shabao, show me. It's not showing. Badao. All right. So right here. Okay, so right here we have this one, and this is from right here. So this guy CJ Euphoria lets DSP know that if you're following YouTube creators, okay, they can give you updates about YouTube, okay? This is a very important thing for DSP because he wants his updates, okay? So the following month, something happens. What happens? You know what I mean by that? Well, check this out. Someone said DSP at this point was rewarded, okay? He was rewarded from YouTube in a way that I'd never heard about. This is all new lore to me. And this is, you know, it's rare to find new stuff like this so much, but here we go. So often these days we've found a lot of shit, but DSP was given a gift directly from YouTube. It was a B&H gift card and a camera bag. And why did they do this? Well, they gave it to every YouTuber that had over 50,000 subscribers, I think. Not everyone, but like a certain amount in the last year or something. So he was given that, okay? He was given a B&H gift card and camera bag, all right? Well, wait a second. DSP is saying, FYI, I got my B&H gift card, okay, and camera bag as well, but the card doesn't work. B&H website says it's invalid. What should I do? Okay. You'd be surprised to hear there was no replies. There was one reply, but it's gone. These old tweets, it's very hit or miss if you get the replies. So there was one reply, it's gone now. But DSP in November of 2012, so a month later, says, just curious. Just curious, guys, if I'll ever get a response about my $500 B&H reward gift card being invalid. Nothing via email or Twitter yet. He was given a $500 gift card from B&H. Just for being a YouTuber, that people like. So there you go. Not done yet. There was no response to this one, as you might expect. And that was the end of the B&H gift card. You thought, right? You thought. Well, I did find one single reference to the B&H card, okay? One single reference to this, and it didn't happen until 2013. Here we go.
The Metal Gear Rising Revengeance demo is now available.
This was a year later, let's say 5 months later.
The bottom line is this. I'm interested in doing those things, but I'm also in the middle of 2 playthroughs, and this is what I mean. Like, it's not like the old days where I would just play the hell out of everything and put out 7,000 videos in one day. So if I'm going to be doing this new style where I'm doing 2 ongoing playthroughs, where do you have time to really play these other demos? If I'm already uploading 12 videos of Ni no Kuni, 10 videos of the Grand Theft Auto, now what's going to happen if I upload another 8 videos of a demo? Is it going to be too much, and then people are going to start unsubbing again, you know? And I do want to mention that because that's a major positive for me that I do want to explain.
Here we go.
Since I've instituted the changes here to DSPGaming starting, I think it was January 10th when originally I instituted the changes, and I'm uploading less, and I have these ongoing playthroughs, I have not lost subs at all. And what I mean by that is, traditionally what would happen to me, and this is unfortunate, I'd start playing a game, people would be like, wow, this is great, he's playing a new game, and I get a whole bunch of new subs. And then over the course of the week, those subs would be like, oh, he uploads too many videos, and every day I would see less, I lost subs, I lost subs, I lost subs, I lost subs.
Yes.
So it would always be like, huge lump, lost, 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 lost.
Makes sense.
Huge lump, lost, 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 lost. But since January 10th, when I instituted these changes, every single day I've seen positive subscription growth. And a lot of people say, Phil, it's so funny because your channel has so many views, but so few subs compared to other YouTubers who have similar views.
Yeah, everyone says this, by the way. Very normal thing to say.
Okay. And the bottom line is, a lot of people just never sub to me, or they sub and then end up unsubbing because of the amount of videos I used to upload.
He's getting to the point, I promise. You have to hear this, though.
It seems like this is changing. And you might actually get to see the subs grow over the course of 2013, which would be great. And not that it's a major deal, not that it means anything.
Yes.
But the bottom line is, YouTube seems to judge YouTube channels based off of subs. Just recently they had that rewards contest where if you had 100,000 subs, they consider you one of their biggest YouTubers, and they sent you a bag and a gift card. Well, what if I didn't have 100,000 subs? You know what I mean? And even in the sidebar and things, when people see related videos, those videos not only are based on views, but also on subs to those channels. So it's ridiculous the way that subscription seems to drive so much on YouTube. But the bottom line is it's been a very positive thing for me ever since these changes.
We got 4 bottom lines in less than 3 minutes.
Having fun, regardless of views or anything that's going on. I'm having fun. I'm more relaxed. So I really like these changes, and we're going to push forward with them.
There was no mention of receiving the bag on any YouTube video. It's just strange, isn't it? Don't you think he'd be flexing about this? Right? Like, this is why it just, I didn't know about this B&H bag or gift card. Why would he be flexing on this? It's really strange, right? You just think he has to do this. Okay, I would be remiss if I did not play you this one. Just a taste. As you might expect, it's another channel update. Oh, the beard. See, I guess the beard is so ridiculous it doesn't need a comment. I mean, it's just one of those things. It looks like a perfect outline. It's just a perfect black outline of where the face should start, you know? Wait a second. Angry Joe, he's mad. I think we already knew that. It's in the name. I didn't need a video about that. It comes with the name. All right, here we go. One more channel update. And more bugs.
7 episode 4 debuted a little bit less than a week ago. I think it was early Sunday morning. I actually uploaded it and made it the main video on all of my pages on YouTube, and it's done extremely well. I mean, it's only Friday, it hasn't even been a full week yet. The episode already has over 112,000 views. In fact, it might actually have more, and the way I want to explain this is YouTube this week has been having major data problems.
As you can see, he is in the peak of buying random gaming t-shirts.
I haven't been able to access my Google Analytics of my YouTube page for 5 days. When you go into it, it says the data is delayed, don't trust this data, we're working on it. And for like 5 or 6 days, all the views say 0. As if nothing got any views this past week, which obviously is not correct. You can see, look at my videos that I uploaded, they have views on them. And even if you go to a website like Social Blade, that usually tracks stats on YouTube channels, that's all messed up for the past 5-6 days, hasn't shown any views. So it's very plausible that even though, you know, episode 4 shows 112,000 views, it may have more, and that any videos that were uploaded this week from anyone's channel may actually have more views because YouTube's data system is all messed up.
Who cares? Moving on. This is a famous one. This is from July 15th of 2012. DSP got into a little spat with somebody. You might remember. 25-minute video here. I'll let it go until you get the point. You know this one.
What's going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and I am pissed off.
Uh-oh.
Okay? Openly admitting I'm angry about something. I'm upset. Something that's going on YouTube, and it's something that's been going on for quite a long time.
I think DSP is so dented, he's saying this line here so everyone knows that, like, guys, you want to stick around? This is an angry rant. Where, like, most people would just start it and just you'd figure out they're angry. But DSP's not that good of a storyteller, so he starts it with, I am angry and upset. Boy, am I pissed. Let's get into it.
Upset. Something that's going on YouTube, and it's something that's been going on for quite a long time. And I've held my tongue because I know that as soon as I start talking about something like this, people are going to misconstrue it.
Why would they do that? There's no, this is how you don't play. Everyone loves you right now.
They're going to think that I'm directly attacking.
You're hotter than ever, King.
Something or someone, when really that's not my intention, but I'm an extremely honest person.
Please.
You know that I speak my mind.
Oh, yeah.
This is something that I've never really directly mentioned before, but I have to mention it because today was like the last straw.
Uh-oh.
I woke up, I walked over to my computer, I looked at my YouTube channel, and I fucking clenched my fist like this to the point where I thought that blood was going to start fucking running out of it because I was so fucking angry, okay?
Oh my God, this is so cringe. My fist, I grabbed it, and I squeezed it tight. I thought blood was going to fly out. That's how pissed I was.
Want to show on your videos, then I could understand that. But no, I'm completely against the fact that this guy is getting free advertisement on gaming channels.
if you don't know, he is talking about a certain person known as Tobuscus. And Tobuscus did nothing wrong, quite literally. It was all about YouTube. For some reason, he took his anger seemingly out on Tobuscus, Toby Turner. All it was YouTube was putting ads of other YouTubers on YouTubers' videos, which is what they should do. They want you to stay on the site as long as possible, sir. So he got pissed that there was Tobuscus ads on his gameplay channels. And it doesn't matter if you're more entertaining than Tobuscus, right?
Because, by the way, the way that Google Ads work, hold on, I'm probably running out of time. I just want to double check. But just to let everyone know the way that Google Ads work,
please,
is that they actually check your viewing history on the
we
internet,
did this one already, but...
and they cater ads to you. So there's
Yes, they
chances
do.
that a lot of you have never seen one of these ads. There's chances that a lot of you have probably seen them all the time because you watch a lot of gaming-related footage. You go to a lot of gaming websites. Well, Google will cater the ads to what you see in your browser. So if you're a gamer, you're actually going to see these Toby Turner ads a lot more than anyone else, which is complete horseshit. It's not.
That's actually intended behavior.
Fair to the people who are working hard, who are here on YouTube, trying to bust our ass to make a living, trying to entertain people, trying to put out original content, and we got this guy getting free advertising for something he puts in minimal effort for, never really dedicated himself to, fails at miserably, and we have to have a link to his fucking channel on our channel. That's where I fucking draw the line in the sand, and I say...
Okay, and they would change nothing, and now they do more. They actually added way more related videos in your recommended bar. That would become a mainstay of YouTube after this point.
Bullshit. That needs to fucking go away.
Yep.
That is absolutely ridiculous, and I'm fucking ripping pissed about it.
Oh, yeah, we can tell.
I don't want this fucking guy's face on my channel. I swear to God, I woke up, refreshed my channel to see how I was doing today. First thing I see is his big fucking head, and I'm like, if I could fucking punch through the internet, I would, because I don't want to fucking see him. I shouldn't be forced to see shit like...
Again, Tobuscus had nothing to do with this. It was YouTube suggesting videos that you might want to watch as you're watching a Dark Side Phil video. The only reason you'd be upset about this is you're scared of people finding something more entertaining.
That I don't like, you know what I mean? Again, far be it from me to say people can't make money, to say that people can't be successful and have a living. I fully support that. I'm doing it. I'm living the dream too here on YouTube. But I shouldn't be subjected to be forced to see other people who are my direct competitors in my fucking face every day. That's where I draw the line. That's bullshit. That's my rant. Something should be done about it. And that's it. It's off my chest. I feel better. I'm going to go back to what I do good, or do best, playing games and doing entertaining commentary for everyone. So, I'm Dark Side Phil.
All right, that's my rant. Top comment. I feel like watching Tobuscus now. I'll pause this video and save it for later. I focus on games. That's what I'm good at. LOL. Good response. I love that everyone's against him already, but useless rant. DSP logic. Tobuscus is more popular than me. That's his fault. Getting paid to play video games and go on holiday every 13.7 seconds constitutes hard work. I am incapable of being criticized. I am funny. Good comment. Amazing. Okay, so there we go. Big ups, Juan King. I want to speak to the manager of Wahhabi. Juan King, I don't know what you're saying, brother. Big ups, though. That could be something. Meth Bear says, Phil would rather ree on his hooves than live on his ham hocks. Stunning and brave. Big ups, Meth Bear. Big ups. Ree on his hooves. He'd rather ree on his hooves than live on his ham hocks. So I think that's a fair statement. Okay, moving on. You already seen that one before. Another channel update. 10 seconds.
Let's talk a little bit about YouTube this week. It's been a hot mess. Let's put it that way. YouTube is
just trying to paint the picture here of his anger of YouTube has been growing throughout the years.
It's always a hot mess. It's great. It's the best video sharing website. It's great that you can get your content out there. I make a living off of it, so by no means am I trying to be unfair, but let's face it, it has fucking problems all the time. This week in particular, in no particular order, uploads that vanished. I'd be right in the middle of uploading 20 to 30 videos.
Don't need to hear this again. We're moving on. Fuck that shit. Now that's a thumbnail. Let me get it. That's a good thumbnail, YouTube. Classic hands, as you can see. The classic. There we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's just a classic right here. Come on, Jesus, baby Jesus. Oh, see, he bought another shirt. He got another Portal shirt. This one is entitled, you're going to be surprised to know this, but this is entitled Big YouTube Bugs Now. Now they're big.
So now let's get to the meat of the video. The YouTube bugs. 3 critical bugs that my investigation have turned up this week.
My investigation?
Because I saw some things that just looked really, really fishy to me. Didn't make much sense.
My investigation is over.
So allow me to explain.
Oh, please.
The first bug that I've discovered is regarding the featured video on your YouTube channel.
Oh my God.
Here's how featured videos have always worked.
Go ahead. Oh, please.
You can set it to either be a specific video that you have on your channel, or you can set it to be whatever the latest video is that you've uploaded, okay?
Yeah.
And this is a great feature because a lot of people don't just upload one video. Like myself, I'm uploading 20 parts at a time.
Yeah.
So I said it.
You're really
whatever the
spamming
latest
it.
video is, show that as the current video on my main channel page. So perfect example. If I'm uploading 10 parts of Doom 3 BFG, when part 1 goes live, it'll show up on my channel. But then when part 2 goes live, part 1 gets removed, part 2 is now the featured video on my channel. And so on and so forth. It goes through the parts so that they're all featured.
Yeah.
And as they're featured, people all during the day go to my channel, DSPGaming, and they want to just see what's the latest video he put out. So they just go to the main channel page, and boom, they see it right away.
Wrap it up.
That video gets a view. So traditionally, when I'm doing a playthrough of any video game, when I'm uploading the footage, and it's as long as it's not a game that's like a really bad game.
Who cares? I really don't care. Another YouTube bug. That's all you need to know. Again, another YouTube bug, okay? It's just endless. It's endless. This is in October of 2012. Look how many there is, guys. This is so fucking insane. What was this? 6 days later. YouTube bugs. 6 days later.
All right. So now let's talk about YouTube bugs. There's a bunch going on. First of all, the biggest one right now, subscriptions. For the past
biggest one going on is this poof hair.
2 days in a row, I have lost hundreds of subscriptions at once. It wasn't like, oh, gradually over the day people are unsubbing because maybe they don't like my content or something like that. No, all of a sudden, I'll go take a
This is what people, people think DSP dyes his hair. And I'm not in that team yet. Because if he dyed his hair, it would be this black. I think instantly. It would be boom, black, real black, midnight black. Like, it looks like he's dyeing his hair now. In this one.
Come back, 337 subscriptions vanish. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Today happened again. I was actually here relaxing a little bit actually earlier today in the morning, and I was listening to Howard Stern actually on Sirius Satellite Radio. I went over to check my Social Blade stats, because Social Blade is a website that gives you stats on your YouTube page, and I go look at it. Oh, you just lost
actively listening to Howard Stern at this time.
220 something subscribers. Instantly. What?
What?
So now I've been tweeting about it and Facebooking about it, and everyone's responding to me saying, Phil, no, these aren't inactive accounts. We all just got unsubbed from your page. This is bullshit. In fact, today, of all people, the Arid Lord, who's like one of my biggest fans and friends, got unsubbed from my page, and he's
biggest fans and friends.
like, he can't believe it. He's like, what am I supposed? What could be done about this? So it is a huge problem. This was happening earlier this year when YouTube attempted to run some kind of an algorithm or whatever to supposedly clean up unused accounts.
Yeah.
It's complete bullshit. YouTube fucked up. They wrote an algorithm that's fucking up their website. People are getting, against their will, unsubbed from people who they like and they follow on a daily basis. So if you're watching this video, I urge you, check. If you were subbed to me, are you still subbed? And not just me. Go check all your other subscriptions, because everyone is having this problem with all different kinds of subscriptions. It's not just me. So definitely check it out. It's a big problem, okay?
Big problem.
Number 2.
I don't care about number 2, because guys, if you can fucking believe this shit, we're going 20 days in the future.
The Wii review comes out that Sunday, of course, then the things will change. But, alright, the last thing I want to talk about is YouTube and the issues that's going on with it and what's really pissing me off. And it should piss you off too because it's so frustrating, a lot of stuff that's going on.
It should piss you off too, just for the record.
So, some of the bugs that I mentioned like 2 weeks ago are still happening on YouTube. They've made no effort whatsoever to fix them. Let me actually check the length of this video. I want to make sure I'm not going...
You get the point.
No, I'm only 16 minutes in.
YouTube
just keeps fucking up, okay?
Oh,
now,
God.
What bugs am I talking about? There is a bug right now where views are not being reflected properly on videos, meaning you may have a video up for a couple hours and sometimes it maxes out at the 300 views, or maybe it's a couple under the 300 views.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it will just lock. And if it's 300 views, it's supposed to lock. But some of these are now locking at numbers...
We've already heard about this. I'm not hearing this again. And guys, if you can believe it, would you bet your house a month later?
And what I'm going to be doing in the immediate future. First thing I want to talk about is site maintenance on YouTube that happened earlier this week. Because yes, here's the thing. YouTube does not do site maintenance as frequently as they used to. And that's a good thing for two reasons. That's number one, that's a sign that they've got a more stable site that's not constantly crashing and having
Didn't expect that, did you?
They need to be doing site maintenance on it all the time. And number two, because typically when they do site maintenance, something goes wrong. Something fucks up and everyone is negative.
Now, these are all... Yeah, so Twister says he grabbed all the first rack at GameStop. Now, these are website purchases, usually from thinkgeek.com. And there's another typical gamer t-shirt website he would go to. Every t-shirt's $30. Back in those days, it was expensive. And ThinkGeek, just add $50 to whatever something costs, and then you know it's ThinkGeek. And he loved it. He would endlessly buy from ThinkGeek.
Affected. Well, guess what I'm going to talk about?
Whoa,
it seems
no.
that any videos that were uploaded on that day of site maintenance, which was Monday night at roughly 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it was actually ended up being a little bit late.
I don't care. I'm not going to listen to this either. But as you can see here, this is him... where is it? So he here was saying on December 7th, the day before this video, he says, "Congrats YouTube creators on launching a new interface. Too bad everyone's videos are stuck in processing now. How about fixing something useful?" He says. Okay, so now he's first a real actively pissed now since the $500 gift card. That was only the previous month. We're asking, hey, where's my $500 gift card? And then the month after that, what happens? Now we're bitching about an interface? Really, Philip? They just gave you a $500 gift card. Now, it didn't work, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. December 18th, DSP says, "For those who didn't know, scheduled YouTube maintenance is announced by YouTube creators." But regularly, so follow them if you want to be in the know. What's funny about this is, remember, this comment was someone telling DSP about that, so DSP did pay that forward and did the same thing himself. So there you go, okay? Now we finally move into a new year, and it is going to be 2013, if you can believe it. So first... it starts in February, okay? And February 3rd, there's a reason those gentlemen are on the screen. DSP says at YouTube creators again, now this is his real target, because he thinks he has an ear of YouTube with this thing. And they says, "This new channel design will literally hurt my business. Why cater to mobile devices when mobile views aren't monetized yet? How dare you, YouTube? Why do you give two fucks about mobile when they're not even monetized? How could you make that mistake?" Okay, he's not done this day on Twitter. He's on fire. He's on fire. "As someone who makes a living off YouTube, these forced changes are appalling. When will you realize you don't know better than us?" When will you realize that? He did 9 tweets this day, or this period. Thanks. Just responded to that on the new channel layout. We're literally killing businesses, but I'm sure no one from YouTube will read it. Okay, so for this one, hold on a second. Get my why can't I see my responses here? So what he's talking about here is YouTube made a change to their layout, as you might have expected. Okay, and DSP is not a big fan of this. So let's get this out of here. And what they gave a YouTube channel tour to this channel, which is Sorted Food, and I did check, and they're still going, still successful. But they gave a 1:55 intro to the new kind of layout. Here we go.
Hello! Welcome to Sorted Food. Now, if you're new to us or new to the YouTube channel page, then let us show you around. I've got to say, we're just a bunch of old schoolmates who love having fun with food. I'm Ben, the chef, and this is Jamie, Barry, and Mike.
And I want to show this to give just a little taste of what a real successful YouTube channel looked like back in the day, right? Like, this is, quality is just so far above what DSP was providing. This is in 2013, by the way. I mean, this is to compare. This is what you're comparing. This is a 1-to-1 comparison, okay? So right here.
For you to find. Plus, we've got loads already shelf. This is really cool.
Effort, showing you banners, and then we have this. But yes, please tell us how much work you're putting into it. You know what I mean? Please tell us, DSP. Because you're doing a lot of hard work, that's for sure. That's for sure. That's for fucking sure. Okay. Okay, so DSP, of course, wants to bitch about this. And luckily for us, Edit Man has made a highlighted video for us. But actually, it's not a highlighted video, but it's 35 minutes, and here we go. All right, so this is DSP. He made an entire 4-video output for this video right here. It's just a little taste of that.
Cool streamception.
This is him trying to figure out that new layout.
Okay, so everyone, hello and welcome. It is Monday night, June 3rd, and you might be saying to yourself, why the hell is DSP sitting here on a stream looking at a stream chat? Why is he on his desktop? What am I looking at?
Why are you on your desktop?
What you're looking at is the fact that I have to upgrade to the new YouTube one-channel layout today, okay? Well, I don't have to do it today. Everyone's going to be switched over automatically on Wednesday.
And guys, this is really what it looks like. It's not. I have a perfect crop here. So look, I'll show you the crop. This is what his video looks like, okay? As you can see, here's my here's my recommended review tech versus Keem, and here's the video. That's what it looks like, okay? It's not getting cut off.
Which is awful. The new one-channel layout is horrible, it's bland, it's boring, it's not creative, but YouTube's forcing everyone to do this. So what I need to do is switch over tonight, learn the ins and outs of the new one-channel nonsense, so that when Wednesday comes, people already know where my shit is, rather than everyone panicking and saying,
they're panicking.
Oh my god, I can't find anything on anyone's channel and everything's a mess. So
people are
the purpose
panicking.
Of these videos that I'm making right now and the stream is to do a tutorial and to show you how to do it, which I don't know, we're going to find out together, okay? So,
sounds good.
Without further ado, we're going to get started. The one-channel evil has become reality, and we have to use this piece of shit. Okay? All right. So some people are asking me to go to porn right now. Some people want me to jerk off on camera.
It was 5 videos, but the leaks happened, so he hid 2. Interesting, Ziggy. What would he hide those 2 for?
These people are fucking sick. Porn right now. Some people want me to jerk off on camera. These people are fucking.
I will show that one more time. Some people want him to do what? This is again in 2013, guys.
Asking me to go to porn right now. Some people want me to jerk off on camera.
Guys, you just have to wait 3 years. If you wait 3 years, your wish will be granted. But you have to wait 3 years.
These people are fucking sick.
All right, I agree.
So,
sick. You don't want to do that, fella.
I'm dreading this, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna click it. We're gonna see what happens. Prepare your assholes. Alright, get the new design. Oh, God. Oh, no.
This is him doing it.
Upgraded to a new look. We made it easier for subscribers to access your channel. No, you haven't. And you control what shows up. Oh, you mean like before it looked like shit? Yeah.
This is just him yelling at the screen.
Alright.
Yeah,
so,
fuck this.
This is a mess.
Look at him. He's just bitching. He does this for 40 minutes straight.
So what did it do? it defaulted my playlists to show underneath, and it's just spewing the videos out like that, which I don't want people to do.
What do you want to do?
Is now here. You've got popular uploads, so my most popular videos ever are actually here in order. And look, the most popular video with almost 3 million views, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions Part 1. Pretty crazy. This is disgusting. Well, let's start from the top, shall we? Now, if I click view as public.
We don't need to see all this, but here is him flipping out on the Twitter about it. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see here, the Sorted Food says, this is YouTube creators wrote this tweet up top. It says, Sorted Food takes you on a tour of their new channel design. Take a look. And that's the video I showed you that minute of. DSP says, as someone who makes a living off YouTube, these forced changes are appalling. When will you realize you don't know better than us? YouTube creator says, thoughts about the new channels? Discuss the new channel's design with other creators in our YouTube partner forum. DSP says, thanks, just posted on how the new channel layout will literally kill my business. But I'm sure nobody from YouTube will read it. No one from YouTube will even read it. DSP said to them, someone said, my channel is dead. Comparing to a few years ago, I would have guessed I get a good amount of views. Now I struggle to get 5. That's not DSP, that's someone else. But DSP responds to them and says, thank YouTube for their search engine related video change, which only benefited the biggest YouTubers and killed the little guy. DSP is trying to say he himself is a little guy in this case. He has over 100,000 subscribers, is making an insane amount of money just by uploading videos to YouTube. But he is trying to get you, for pity, that's the only reason, by the way, is to compare himself to this douchebag who gets 5 views. He's saying, oh yeah, complain to YouTube. They killed the little guy like us, huh? Yeah. They killed it for us. How could they do this to us? Very douchey to me. But then he says, yeah, that was the end of that one. Next we have blah blah. Someone says, compared to the big guys who show up in search and related videos in every gaming videos. So this is, again, in old YouTube, there's a lot of response that are just gone and it kind of makes the timeline weird. But someone must have said something about how you're not a little guy here. It's gone now, but I'm sure it's there. DSP says, compared to the big guys who show up in search and related videos on every gaming video? Yes, I am. So he's saying, I'm not Toby Turner. What he's saying there, exactly, okay? Exactly. That's the only thing he's bitching about right here, all right? Okay, next, we go to, if you can believe it, we are going to go to April Fools of 2013, okay? Now, I want to hide this for a second. YouTube made a April Fool's joke, and it was this, okay? In 10 seconds, you'll get it.
We are so close to the end. Tonight at midnight, YouTube.com will no longer be accepting entries. After 8 amazing...
The joke is they're not letting any more videos come into the website. They're just going to judge from the videos they have, and they're going to find the best video on YouTube. That was the big joke, okay? Well, DSP, of course, he loves his jokes. So he says here to this... Congrats on the most unfunny, work-intrusive April Fool's joke ever. Can you turn off all the gold nonsense so I can get work done? So what they did for the layouts was they added some kind of gold stuff, you know, to your channel for one fucking day, dude. And he said it was work intrusive. Yes, work intrusive that your screen was a little bit more gold for the joke of April Fools. But anyways, very cool guy that you definitely was not hated for any reason previously at all. Okay, just letting you know, everyone loved him. Okay, now we're gonna go to this. So this one is the must-watch of the night for sure. And DSP is in panic mode, as you can see behind the tweets. As you can see, panic mode has set in. Okay, guys? That's all I'm going to say. So why is this panic mode video here that we're about to watch? Well, this is why. Hey creators, we hear you're having trouble uploading on mobile and desktop. Stand by, we're looking into it. That's what YouTube Creators says, okay? DSP responds and says, I love how he responds to YouTube Creators. Out of the 28 videos I just uploaded, only 2 have processed. Major issue with Batman Arkham Origins going live tonight. Oh, Batman Arkham Origins might not go live tonight? Shit! Get to work, guys! We gotta get this Arkham Origins on the site now! Pick it up, coders! The fuck you guys doing? Okay, so the next day, of course, YouTube, again, is working. YouTube responds directly to Philip. And they say the following. They say, I have, sorry for the inconvenience. Could you please DM us the video IDs? Okay, could you please send us the video IDs? A very normal request. DSP says, I have sent you 2 DMs with the IDs of the videos refusing to process. Thanks. Okay. We move on positively. Next. Once again, videos, this is a week later, once again, videos are not processing for the past 2 hours. Is anyone taking a look at this? 3 huge games out tonight. Big prob. You've heard of big popcorn. How about big prob? Then, very same night, he says, in addition to processing issues, now getting server errors when attempting to save video info in uploads queue. Please help. He would receive no responses on either of these. But I've waited long enough. Now it is time. I have to show it to you. This is extremely important changes coming to YouTube. Must watch. And this one is October 31st of 2013. This is a 49-minute video. And we're starting in the middle.
Starting mid-November, there's a rumor that it's November 18th. No one seems to really know the exact date. As of mid-November, these third-party partnership companies will no longer protect the user. Therefore, you're on your own. Now, I used to do stuff on my own, okay? So I can tell you.
Yes.
Basically, it's scary, but it's not impossible. And I'm going to give you some advice. If you are a person who uploads to YouTube at all, let me give you some advice.
Oh, please. Yeah, we want
these
this.
Situations.
Yeah, yeah. Make 1,000 videos complaining to your audience about it. And if you have any questions, make another video to your audience asking them to how to solve simple problems, such as how to resize a YouTube banner. That's good. That'll work, right, guys? I mean, come on.
Supposedly starting mid-November, you're on you. And I'm going to give you some advice. If you are a person, all right, on anything.
Okay, here we go.
If you get a content ID match on anything, I strongly recommend you do appeal it. All right?
Yeah.
Appeal it once. Okay? Let it go.
This is what YouTube suggested then.
Through and see what happens.
That is 100% the standard procedure of what you are supposed to do. So, okay, you've said step 1, the one that everyone knows. Go ahead. What's next? We want some inside information, right, Philip?
9 times out of 10, when I had a content ID match and I appealed it, it actually got relinquished. The problem is, when you get a content ID match and you appeal it, it can take up to 2 weeks for YouTube to even look into it. And then once it's finally released, number 1, maybe people aren't even watching it anymore, okay? And number 2, the ads are completely removed. That's right. Even if you appeal a content ID match, the ads that you put on that video are gone. So guess what? If you get a content ID match, you're basically fucked. You're not going to make any money on that video. All right? And for someone who's a Let's Player like myself, that might not be a big of a deal. All right? So I just said, oh no, Batman Arkham Origins Part 1 got a copyright or a content ID match. I don't make any money on that. But hey, the playthrough was what, 50-something parts? So I got another 50-something videos that I am obviously able to make some money off of, so I'm not really that upset. But if you're the kind of person that doesn't do Let's Plays, if you do musical montages, if you just do reviews, game reviews, if you do vlogs...
Oh yeah, the musical montage channels.
And YouTube decides to give you a content ID match, you just got fucked. You're not going to make any money on that video. In fact, your best bet is to basically delete the video and probably re-upload it and hope that the content ID match doesn't hit you again.
And what you should do is unlist it first and see if there's any problems, then make it public. DSP would never do that, though. He has to get it public as soon as possible, so he would not go through that step.
I'm not like exaggerating. I'm serious.
Yes.
Basically, you're fucked if you get a content ID match. You will not make money on that video. All right?
So great advice so far.
Copyright strikes.
That's different.
These are a different animal.
Exactly.
Copyright strikes are serious business.
Serious business.
If you get 3, your channel's gone for good. If you get 2, you can't even upload for 2 weeks. If you get 1, you immediately lose certain privileges.
And I find it extremely funny that DSP in this October 31st of 2013 had to make the following statement in the description of this video. Please note, whether you love or hate me. Why do you... He keeps saying people hate him, but everyone loved him at this time. Like, I'm not getting this. What the fuck, Philip? You said everyone loved you until Evil AJ made This Is How You Don't Play, and then it became a movement to make DSP the whipping boy of the internet. So why do we need to say this disclaimer? What the fuck? What? Please note, whether you love me or hate me, this video is meant to be informational. Oh, this is meant for informational purposes, okay? To help other YouTubers, please spread the word about this video. I just got wind of some major changes. Just got wind. Yeah, the public changes that they talked about. Just got wind of some huge changes. If you want to also catch wind yourself, check the updates website on YouTube. Anyways, this is just bitching about the content ID match, and that is going to be a big topic of conversation going forward for the next few years, if you can imagine. Okay? As you all know is going to happen. So, November, we're going to fast forward 2 weeks. DSP then claims here, we know how important comments are to you, and we're working hard to fix the spam and abuse issues you are seeing. Okay? This was when the Google Plus thing came into action, okay? So the comments changed. You had to have a Google Plus account. People were fucking it up in the beginning, you know. DSP says, the problem is you institute site-wide changes before thinking about the consequences. How many users now have viruses because of you? He then says... And he responded to the exact same the exact same thing, by the way, okay? He responds to the same tweet with a different comment now. Any serious YouTube user could tell you the Google Plus changes would result in mass spam. You just didn't ask. Terrible business practice. Any serious YouTube user? Oh my God, are you a serious YouTube user? Yes, I am. I'm extremely serious. Please. I'm not some... non-serious YouTube user. I'm serious, okay? Honestly. Okay, we go towards December, okay? In December, one of the wildest things I have ever seen happened. I know Doomer Ziggy knows all about this already, I'm sure. But, guys, in the month of December, DSP would release 11 videos concerning content ID updates. These videos were released between December 10th and December 21st. He released 11 videos. All of them are more than 10 minutes. So if you want to just get a taste of it, here is the first one, okay? Here's a 21-minute. We're not watching any of it. We'll watch a minute. It's unbelievable.
Hello, everyone.
They were not making money. This entire thing... Okay, so yeah, the first one got 54,000 views, okay? After that, he's getting between 10 and 20. So they're not making, I mean, they are making money for sure, but they're doing way worse than his gameplay at this point. Even his own viewers don't care about this shit, but he's trying. He's trying to get people to care like it's Soap and Pippa, I guess.
Hello everyone, Darkside Phil here, and
but he will do that. So once he gets a video that has like more than usual views on a gameplay video, like this one has 50,000. That's a big video for him, even his gameplay, okay? outside of the biggest AAA games in 2013. So then he's like, all right, well, obviously I'm getting a lot of views. So then let's just run this shit to the ground, right? And that's what he did. 11 videos in 20 days about this topic. And this is what it is.
I'm making this video completely shooting from the hip. Was not planning on doing this video today. However, YouTube changes have come into effect that I talked about over a month ago, and at that point a lot of people told me, oh, that's ridiculous, it's not going to affect anyone, yada yada yada,
yada yada, well, bada bing bada boom.
Tell you that they are now in effect. They are affecting people, not just me, not just partnered people.
Hold on, Lance, I'll find it.
You're going to see what I mean as we take a look at my copyright notices page, which YouTube decided to update today by running some kind of a new algorithm, checking all of my some 20,000 plus videos on DSPGaming, and basically flagging certain ones for certain content. These videos range from as old as, from what I'm seeing here, as old as more than 2 years ago.
Okay, you know what he's doing. There could be gold dust in here, but really, that takes a stronger soldier than me, because literally, how many hours is here? I mean, that's a 3-hour dive if you want to watch all these. This is funny though. He says nothing but good news for a change. December 13th. Nothing but good news.
Okay, everybody, Darkside Phil here. It is Friday, December 13th, 2013. It is around 8:45 p.m. I had a busy day today, and I have updates for everyone on the content ID situation going on YouTube. However, today, if you can believe it, since the first day since Monday, I have only good news to tell you. Okay?
Oh.
And that's a good thing. I mean, after 5 days of hell, it looks like there may be a silver lining. So the first thing I want to mention,
I want to see these recommended on the side,
is I want to take you to my email address where I receive emails from YouTube for this issue. Now, as you can see, I'll scroll down here. Look at this. Yesterday, I received a ton of emails. Boom, 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 boom. Most of them saying that a lot of my videos were flagged. As of today,
holy shit!
I have all those emails.
What's the noise in the background? Is the air conditioner.
Guess what? Almost every single one is a notice that the claim against my video has been released.
Okay, so this is, remember the title of this video, Nothing But Good for a Change. Let's go to the next one. The very next day.
Hello again, everyone. Darkside Phil here. Today is Saturday, December 14th, 2013. This is now day 6 of the Content ID activation of the flagging system on YouTube. As you know, all this week, I've been doing my best to cover what's going on. I've been doing my best to keep everyone informed from my perspective and let you know some tips and tricks and things to try to get your videos if they've been Content ID matched.
Who cares?
And Sega contacted me in regards to the ridiculous copyright strike they gave me for a playthrough I did 2 years.
He thinks all those, like, you know, when they just go through the system of like, yeah, we'll drop the content ID or whatever. He says like, yeah, Sega reached out to me
ago and said they were looking into it.
Sega reached out.
Today, not so good.
So actually, the title of this was Nothing But Bad News. What a reversal of fortune. I'm not going through all these. I mean, look, guys. Oh my God. Big content ID.
What is up, everyone? Okay, what is up, everybody? Today is Wednesday, December. Hello, everyone.
Okay, I'm done. So there you go. Now, this I have to play. This is the worst gaming trends of 2013. This is number 6. What could it be?
It's DSP's top 7 worst gaming trends of 2013.
What could it be? What could it be?
7 horrible trends that affected gaming in general this year.
Oh no.
Number 6.
Oh no.
The forced rollout of YouTube One Channel.
What?
So this is one that for veteran YouTube users like myself came to no surprise when it actually happened, but affected not.
That's a rare logo. DSP's year-end series. Yes! I don't remember seeing that logo. That's got to be one of the rarer ones.
Only gamers, but pretty much anyone who used YouTube. Over the years, YouTube from time and again decides to redesign the way that YouTube channels look.
Yes.
Now, usually, at least there's some kind of added features, added functionality, and some kind of reasoning behind it.
Yeah, usually.
However, every time that YouTube's tried to force this on its users, people have resisted as much as they could until they were finally mandatorily forced to switch over to the new method. YouTube's one...
I'm going to the end. This is 7 minutes somehow, and there's no change to the visuals at all. He's just reading.
YouTube refuses to fucking listen because they think they know better than you, and they force it down your throat. YouTube One Channel is shit. It looks bad. It's glitchy.
What?
The only positive thing I can say that's come out of it is that I can somehow categorize my videos into different areas. But outside of one new categorization feature...
by the way, DSP did not make these visuals. He's just stealing them from a different source because he would have used his own channel for this, obviously.
I lost 10 positive things for your one improvement. YouTube, fuck off. I'm tired of you forcing shit down users' throats. As a content creator, I want to be able to show my content to the world the way that I want. I want to express myself. I want to have colorful design features.
I want to express myself. Allow me to express myself, YouTube.
I want to have all those things back. You are a bunch of misguided fucking idiots, and you need to...
It's over now. He's now officially a YouTube hater.
To stop shoving your stupid, creative visions for the future down the common user's throat, and you should give an opt-out feature for those who don't want to use your stupid crap. Fuck off.
Yeah.
So, up next...
Great cut there, Philip. All right, I'm removing my hands from the mouse and the keyboard, guys. Listen to this. Great edit here on the end. Listen up.
So, up next, something that always...
What happened there, Philip? You said something. You hear it?
Fuck off. Up next, something that always happens, but in this particular year...
All right, something that always happens. So sadly, we are not done with the year-end series of 2013, guys. We got to get to number 3 as well. Huh? 2 in the same countdown?
It's DSP's Top 7 Worst Gaming Trends of 2013. The 7 horrible trends that affected gaming in general this year. Number 3, YouTube's Content ID policy changes, completely changing the face of online gaming culture overnight.
That's a big statement there, King. Not gonna lie. The future of the human race itself is now thrown into the balance. We have no idea what may happen to this universe after these changes. Things may never be the same after these changes.
Completely changing the face of online gaming culture overnight.
Gaming as we know it could be dead.
This situation is so unique because it's so...
Nice image, Phil. Great pickup from Google. Loving the white on the left. Looking awesome. Better leave that in. Good effect.
Recent. It hasn't even been 2 weeks since this was instituted. It's fresh in all of our minds, and we're still feeling the sting.
We're still feeling the sting.
Here's the full story on what's going on with YouTube right now and
how... fuck off! Last minute.
Up and saying this is not right. How could YouTube do this? YouTube sent a nice happy holiday greeting to everyone who affected by these content ID matches, basically stating, this is our new policy. Tough titties if you don't like it. We stand behind what we're doing.
Hold on. Did DSP make this one? This is kind of dented enough for him to make, isn't it? Because all the rest is him, right? See this? He didn't do this, though. Yeah, no, he's not doing this. This is all videos. He's getting images from Google. Because, look, that's not him. Dear M. Strange. He's not doing these circles, for sure. I'm trying to think what's his editing skills, you know? He could basically do a title and nothing else. Like, this is him. He took a picture off his screen, right?
The company has decided that they service of you without content ID match.
This is him holding the camera to the screen, quite literally. This is him. This is him. Not him. I don't think he did this.
Content ID matches, basically stating, this is our new policy. Tough titties if you don't like it.
Tough titties.
We stand behind what we're doing.
Yeah.
We don't care that there's an internet uproar about it. Oh well.
Oh well.
Now the thing that I have to ask is this.
Uh-oh.
Who the fuck is the upper management at Google who are such Grinches? It's the goddamn holiday season, you stupid heartless sons of bitches. You couldn't have waited till January when everyone was back from celebrating the holidays to do this. You had to do it now. So now you've got people who their entire life...
If you are a real businessman, you know worrying about what fucking month it is not a very good business decision when you're trying to improve your website. But anyways.
Holidays to do this. You had to do it now. So now you've got people who their entire livelihood is on the line.
And especially, it's so fucking rich from someone that hasn't seen his parents, has seen his parents once in the last 10 years. Like, why are we pretending that Christmas is some, well, I think for him it really is like some kind of like thing he wants to hold on to as special, even though he doesn't do anything in the actual hobby, in the actual holiday. It's just like a thing, you know?
Really think they're gonna have
his Christmas marathon? You know what I'm saying?
A happy holidays this year? It's fucked up. It's a horrible situation.
Yep.
Now I am lucky enough that my partner network Machinima had enough confidence in me. I've been a partner with them long enough. I've got over 25,000 videos from them with them under my belt. They trust me enough that they made me a managed partner. But I am the exception to the rule.
And that would not last long.
And let's be honest, the ability for the common person to have a gameplay experience and share that with the internet has become an integral part of gaming culture over the past several years.
Oh my God.
For YouTube to overnight try to take that away from us, or just say, all right, well, you can do it, but you have absolutely no rights to make any money on it, is ridiculous. It's a knee-jerk reaction to a lawsuit, and it doesn't make any sense.
It sucks, but it makes a lot of sense. That's one thing you can't say about YouTube and copyright. Like, absolutely it sucks, but it makes sense, though, as well.
YouTube doesn't know what they're doing. YouTube, as usual, institutes their will on the internet. This is a horrible thing for gaming, regardless of the fact that if the biggest gaming YouTubers get managed status and they get to continue, the fact that the common person can't do it anymore, or at least has to jump through giant hoops to do it, it's ridiculous. And it could change the face of gaming culture in the near future if it does stay in place the way that it is. It's horrible. I disagree with it. I hope that it eventually changes and goes away. Unfortunately, it's not looking like that's going to happen.
It's not looking like it. Okay, so you get the point. The end of 2013, it's all we're talking about. It's all we're talking about. So we have a little bit of a Naughty Dog themselves says, seeing stories regarding YouTube and video game videos, are people with Naughty Dog, Uncharted, Last of Us content having issues? DSP responds directly to Naughty Dog and says, yes, my playthrough of The Last of Us has gotten some content ID matches. Google's new automated system is broken. Take care of that. Please, Naughty Dog, take care of that. Then he says, YouTube creator says, hi guys, we're reaching out directly to creators affected by content ID changes over the next few days. DSP then says, hey, hope I'll be on that list, and it'll be good news considering content ID matched about 400 of my videos. Don't forget to check on me. I hope I'm on that list. Come on. Next, a few tweets here. So we have, so YouTube announced it will fully support 4K video, but its current HD content is butchered and only 30 FPS. How about you fix that first? Gamer J. Lee is in the responses, as you can see there. And he says, so you announce, oh, excuse me, that's not him. Let's get to Gamer J. Lee. Where is it? Seriously, I would love to see the 60 frames per second whenever I'm playing a game on YouTube. Gamer J. Lee. That was someone that broke Pignosis many years later. But they are here. Okay, and next up, January 8th, DSP bitches about where something is, okay? So he's saying, I couldn't find the tweet that started this, but he says, where is it? Where's the inbox? DSP says, never mind, inbox has been moved to under the community section of your channel settings. Thanks for telling us, YouTube. Oh, wait, they didn't tell Philip. How could they do that? They need to tell him, guys. Please tell him. This one is a funny response. Where was it? The PMs are still working. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, there you go. I do want to show, this is a special one. This is a very special one. This one right here. So, March 13th. YouTube Creators says, some of you can't edit settings during upload after saving. We're checking into it. You can still edit published vids in your video manager. DSP then says directly, not some of us, all of us. Once you save the settings, all options completely disappear. Bad design and another unneeded change. How the fuck do you know it's everybody, man? Honestly, that's not a statement you could even make. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even say that. You have no fucking clue. Anyways. This one is interesting. Today's special DSP Tries It episode goes live at 5 p.m. But it won't have a custom thumbnail, as YouTube Creators took away that option, LOL. Now, guys, I want you to hold on to your butts here because I found something. Gamer J. Lee responds first and says, what do you mean? I'm still able to add thumbnails. That is really weird that it's not giving you that option. So Gamer J. Lee is saying that's wrong. DSP responds to Gamer J. Lee specifically and says, once you click save in the uploads queue, you have no ability to edit thumbnails, even if you go to edit in your video manager. Someone says, wait, what? No more custom thumbs? Is that real? It was not real, by the way. DSP says, can't add them if you click save in the uploads queue. Have to sit around waiting for video to go live first. Do you see it? I'll give you a hint. We are in March 13th of 2014. Here's your hint. Darziak Gaming responds to DSP and says, really? I'm able to set a custom thumbnail just fine. That is in March 13th of 2014. Darziak is 12 years into his contact with DSP. I thought that was pretty wild. Okay, next. DSP says to YouTube creators, will you ever have a means to submit issue reports to get fixed? Such as playlists, which are now broken vids not showing up? No response at all, if you can believe it. I think YouTube creators stopped responding to DSP, like, legitimately. I know we say that as a joke, like they stopped responding to him, but I think YouTube creators quite literally did, and he stopped tweeting at them too, because he never got a response outside of the first year. He went so nuts on them, they finally said, fuck it. That's what I think. But we move on to 2015 now. He does slow down his tweets of YouTube. The content ID thing is less bombastic now, so he kind of slows down with it. So we're going to go to 2015, and I want to show you this one. So, YouTube Gaming says a new player has entered the game. And what is that? What do I mean by that? They were going to be a competitor for Twitch, okay? That was their big idea. We're going to have a competitor to Twitch. It's YouTube Gaming. So Twitch responds to this and says, welcome player 2, add me on Google plus Kappa. Great response, right? Says a joke, not too, it's not too evil of a response, but it has a little joke. Cool, right? Well, what does DSP do? Player 2 has way more tokens than you, though, and can make users profit without begging. Adapt to survive. If you follow me on Twitter, you see I couldn't resist. I already posted this one. I thought this was insane. So what he is saying is to Twitch. He's talking to Twitch right now, okay? So remember, he's on YouTube's side. We are now on YouTube's side in this point in the timeline, okay? We're on YouTube's side. So we're sticking up for YouTube and saying player 2 has more tokens than you, which I guess is viewership. And on YouTube, we can make money for users without begging. So adapt to survive. He's saying, Twitch, you need to adapt to survive because I'm over where it's happening on YouTube. And on YouTube, you can make a profit without begging. So I'm hoping we're going to see that for sure. I'm hoping we're going to see some of that. Okay. Also in 2015, I don't want to show that yet because that's coming up, but hold on. Also in 2000, and I'll get there in a second. That's for 2015. So a few more tweets here, and then we'll get to 2015. We'll probably have to finish at 2015, but don't worry. This is definitely going to be a three-parter, I guess, but there's just so much. Next up, he says, Sandwich Hoovy, which I don't know if that's a DSP joke or not, but says, I'm sure if you say so, YouTube, and it's a picture of DSP eating it. DSP tries it. DSP says, don't hate on the rhythmic sounds of me eating terrible food. September 3rd. Wow, now that today's Mad Max stream is processed, I can confirm that streaming on YouTube Gaming gives you no ad revenue nor views. Darziak Gaming responds and says, I think it's glitched at the moment, like a streamer I'm watching has 0 viewers, which obviously isn't true. This is still true to this day. It takes a while for the data to be updated all the way after a live stream. It's always like that. It's not what DSP is claiming. You'll be shocked to know. Someone says to DSP, it's all about the money. Pro streaming individual here. Figure out your ad content revenue stream issues. My money. Sucks to be you, fuckboy Burnell. That's Pill Purnell, which is a name I've definitely seen before. Sucks to be you, fuckboy. Next, weren't you gloating a while back about how your stream was one of the highest viewed? Sounds like a bummer. Is it a bummer? So player 1 Twitch wins again. Great job, dumbass. Now that's a good response. That's a callback. We call that a callback in the business. Didn't expect it. Came out of nowhere. And there we go. That was Darziak's statement. Same exact day, DSP goes on a rampage here. Here's a side-by-side comparison of old streaming method versus YouTube gaming streaming method. No views, no revenue. He is again freaking out because one live stream didn't show viewers for a minute. The second it ended, it results in this panic. Good business you have there, huh? You still are getting views, as this person is trying to help. If that's true, it means currently you can stream like crazy, get millions of views, but can't prove it, and it's not tracked. Relax. I have no idea what watch video history means. Yeah, he doesn't. He needs more help. It needs his viewers to explain what these industry terms mean, please. You can't just say shit like YouTube terms mean anything to him. He has no idea. Be more specific. You can, but then your stream doesn't show up in YouTube. Oh, yeah, there is a way, but then your stream doesn't show up in YouTube Gaming at all, LOL. Once again, no one but you cares, says Pill Purnell. Oh, I heard the new system doesn't count bots. I'm sure it's a mistake. There you go. DSP then, the very same day, says, in short, if you want to get your stream noticed on YouTube Gaming, you need to use a beta method that doesn't pay anything. Genius! Of course, in the responses, he gets completely cooked. If I understand correctly, it takes 2 to 3 days before they calculate the live stream earnings. That is true. If that's correct, then it's because they went backwards. The old method did it in a couple of hours. It affects your income 0.0%, sir. It's just about when you know how many people watched. Why do you care this much? Big ups, Evan. First visit. In short, okay, I already said that one. Okay, and next, blah, 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 blah. He sends out, in total, including responses, about 40 tweets on this day, just for the record. DSP then says, also, FYI, I'll be using the YouTube gaming streaming method for today's Metal Gear Solid 5 stream. We'll probably alternate between old and new for a while. You might think that's a dumb idea. Why is he doing that? Well, he wants to make sure he gets the money. He wants to make sure he gets the money. Look, even his fans, this is how pignatized his fans are. Does that mean you're getting paid? I hope you are. I'm worried about it, huh? Hope you're getting paid, Philip. Anyways, that was 2015. We fast forward into 2016. So this one is a big one because DSP would start KO Gaming at this time. Okay, KO Gaming would start in this year. One thing you can see him bitching about it here. Every fist, people are saying KO Gaming looks like a bro fist. DSP saying, of course, it looks like the PewDiePie bro fist. Remember people said that? It's not a bro fist. Trust me, it's a much more real fist than that. So KO Gaming just started here is the point. But I want to move forward positively here because the YouTube copyright issued comes back to haunt him. And this is the beginning of the year. It's WTFU. What the fuck? I think DSP planned on this being a new series, I'm guessing. But he made a 29-minute video about the copyright. Thank God we have a edited style version of this. And I think this will be the last thing for the day. Here we go.
I'd like to recap a little bit about that right now and then give you a little bit of...
Of course, you know what we're talking about in this year. This is when a certain person known as Jackie Chin and Be Awesome One did a little antics, if you know what I'm saying. And what I mean by antics is they copyright struck DSP for the content that they let him use because DSP said they couldn't do it. And he wanted to show that actually you can do it. And they challenged those gentlemen. And then this is what happens when you challenge those gentlemen. They called your bluff, as you might say. So here we go. This is half as long as DSP's video, and this will be the last thing we watch today. Here we go.
My take on this whole movement near the end of the video.
Okay.
The problem with this system is that it doesn't factor in anything to do with fair use at all. If you're doing a montage, if you're doing anything that's considered a transformative work and is protected under fair use law, YouTube's content ID system doesn't recognize it and still flags the video and either blocks it or takes away your right to advertise on it.
Yes.
It's bullshit. It's utter misuse and abuse of copyright law. And to be completely honest with you, I'm pretty sure if a copyright lawyer actually got involved in the process, he would say it's illegal. So I think that it's pretty ridiculous that YouTube instituted this system.
Did you hear that, guys? Susan's shaking in her boots right now. DSP says he's pretty sure it might be illegal. Oh my God, he said that? Yeah, check it out. You don't know about the hashtag WTFU? It's taking over the internet right now, Susan.
In late 2013. Now, what was the resolution? Well, basically anyone who had this issue had to go under a managed partnership. And that's why the majority of YouTubers who actually do business on YouTube full time, this is their livelihood.
That's the playlist I showed you. This is what he did in 20 days.
This is what they've done. They went to a managed partnership. Now, here's the thing. First of all, these two things that are red weren't read until this past week and a half when I started getting a ton of content ID flags and then a copyright strike from Sega.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you, Sega. Okay? How do you tell if you're managed or not? It's very simple.
Imagine using Christmas as an excuse. Oh yeah, you can use our Sonic song. It's Christmas, so we'll wait till after the new year to send in the... Is that what they should do?
Partner verified. If it says partner verified, your YouTube channel is managed, which means that you will not receive the content ID flags and you will not get these superfluous notices and or copyright strikes. It also means that your partner network is taking responsibility for your channel. So if you do anything that is misuse, they're legally liable. Here you go. The name of my channel, partner, see it says verified. There's a button. It doesn't say verified like this. See? It says verify. So the good news for me is that from now on, I'm not going to get these content ID strikes anymore. Machinima has selected me as a channel that they trust because I've been with them for so long.
And he would not be with them within this year. Just not to spoil, but Machinima must trust DSP a lot. He was let go in the next year.
Probably because I bring in views and they trust me to not violate copyrights and such.
The real reason is views. They just want the free money.
And so they've turned this on for me.
Yeah, he's moved to Rented 2 years ago.
My content ID matches have gone away. If you're ID matched for music, that video is going to have to change or you'll never get credit for it. So I'm going to have to remove the music from all of these in order to get them to be monetized again. And them's the breaks. It is what it is. I wanted to give it a shot.
It is what it is.
Once I moved over to managed, if it would change, it did not. Now, I don't want you guys to think by any means that this means that I am not going to continue to talk and fight this new process. I think
this is quite literally. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. I did not realize it, and now I just did. Big ups, Eddie B43. You might have noticed that I kind of fast forwarded through all of 2015 because there was nothing. Well, of course there's nothing to bitch about because he got what he wanted. He got the managed partnership, so copyright didn't mean shit to him anymore. So what does he have to complain about? And yes, that's right. He made not a single video about it for over a year. Why? Because it didn't affect him anymore. Even though he's trying to be the good guy here saying, I won't give up this fight. He absolutely gave up the fight 100% until it affected him again. Same thing with Nintendo, by the way. Remember the Nintendo one? Where Nintendo said, if you don't join our system, you're out? Our Nintendo partnership program or whatever. And DSP said, well, I got to decide. If they let me do this, then I don't know if I should do it. The first chance he got, he did it anyway. Same exact thing.
This means that I am not going to continue to talk and fight this new process. I think that people should not be categorized as affiliate versus managed.
There you go. If you haven't seen that, go ahead.
Previously, all networks had everyone under a managed status, and now that's changed because YouTube decided to make this decision. I don't agree with it. I'm obviously extremely happy that, Machinima selected me and is putting that responsibility on me to be...
That responsibility on me? It's like he got knighted. I thank you so much, Machinima, for making me a protector of the realm, fighter of freedom, and universal soldier for what's good and just in this world.
Not violate copyright.
I do take the blood pact to always uphold the lessons of Machinima, and I will pass them throughout the cosmos as a representative of what Machinima stands for. And they trusted me with this.
To not get into trouble. I actually do have a game review series, but lucky for me that I don't use game footage in them. I just talk about the games.
DSP's laziness pays off.
Put game footage in them, these might have been flagged. Because I am in a moral dilemma here. So let me explain my situation. As you know...
Oh, here it is. Here's the moral dilemma I just talked about.
I showed you guys that every Nintendo video I've ever done... Look, here's my whole... Super Mario 3D World Co-op, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way to 2023 where we ended. Everyone got claimed by Nintendo. I will never get those videos back. I mean, that...
what he means by he will never get those videos back, it means he can't make money on those videos. He could make them public, and the viewers could see them. He would just get $0 from them, which means it can't happen.
It's their choice to do that. You know what I mean? When it comes to, that's their choice to do that. You know what I mean?
Anyone get this reference? I do not. I do not get this person. I'm sure someone will know. I do not.
When it comes to advertisement rights, I will be able to do future playthroughs. My question is, do I want to?
Yes? Do you want to stand up for the person you are fighting for?
First of all, I had a chance to continue the Super Mario 3D
let me get a screenshot on that. I can ask Ziggy. He'll know in 3 seconds. Watch.
That's their choice to do that. You know what I mean?
No, not Doug Walker. I know a Doug Walker when I see one, and that is not a Doug Walker. Screenshot now.
When it comes to advertisement rights, I will be able to do future playthroughs. My question is, do I want to?
Ooh.
First of all, I had a chance to continue the Super Mario...
He's an old guy from Freedom Chat.
The 3D World Co-op playthrough this past Friday. John Rambo, my friend who's my co-op
Big
partner,
ups,
was
Mr.
here,
Stuff.
and we said we're not doing it yet. It's going to take more thought, and I want to get feedback from you guys. I've been partnered with Machinima since 2011. They trust me enough to be a managed partner. Doesn't mean...
Are we looping again? Oh.
And the was very slow for Nintendo. 2014 is going to be quite the opposite.
Yeah.
In the year of 2014 alone, a plan 8, and later this year there's a very strong speculation that we've got Mario Kart 8, and later this year there's a very strong speculation that
I like how people have this is how you don't play. He showed that this is how you don't play thumbnail.
We've got Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8.
And later this year, there's a very strong speculation that at E3, Nintendo's going to announce the new Smash Brothers officially and give it a release date for the end of this year.
As you can see, that DSP played all of those instantly without giving two fucks about people that couldn't do it.
This year's huge for Nintendo. For the first time since I bought the Wii U, I'll be using it for tons of games this year. The way I'm kind of seeing it, if I'm able to do this, make playthroughs and make money on them, I'm sticking it to Nintendo. I'm saying fuck you, Nintendo. You think that you own gameplay, you don't. I'm going to
He turned it to a fucking Nintendo-style excuse.
continue to rage against the machine.
Yeah! 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 Fair lawn parade!
You think that you own gameplay, you don't. I'm going to continue to rage against the machine.
Yeah, hell yeah! Bow, bam, 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 bam. Fuck you, Miyamoto! Bam, pigs on parade! Some of those that copyright strike are the ones that can... Some of those that do... Wait, we can think of something with that. Some of those that copyright strike are the ones that needs a... I'll think of something.
And keep doing what I'm doing, and fuck you. If you have a problem with it, you can take myself and Machinima to court.
Yep.
Okay? And, again, if I get even more information in the future, I'll let you know. Right now, unfortunately, though, I don't want to say unfortunately, it's actually fortunately for me, but unfortunately for this series, I'm not getting any more content ID claims, so I'm not going to have more opportunity.
Okay, we get
Bandai Namco.
Here we go. Back to this.
All the stuff that I just partnership that you
we kind of already walked past that segment, so I'm going to work past to this.
Have with a company allows that company to take legal responsibility for your content. So, for example, anything that I upload to DSPGaming today is legally protected by Machinima. They are liable. So YouTube really couldn't go after me if they wanted to sue. They'd have to go after this big corporation, Machinima. And
I'm pretty sure Machinima would just let you go at the first sign of any friction, which surprisingly would happen in less than 12 months, even though it was like, all right, fuck this. Some of those... Okay, here we go. 600 got one. Some of those who marry horses... Rage quit puzzle bosses. Oh my god. That we got... I'll do it. There's so many... Like, you don't have to do the repeat either. You can just come up with all different lines for that part, you know, because they repeat it. You can just make it different every time. That's good.
Since I became a managed partner in early 2014, I've had maybe 2 videos that have been flagged for a content ID period. It's that much of a difference of experience. For anyone who doesn't have a managed partnership on YouTube, it's a nightmare. They're constantly getting this issue. In fact, my girlfriend Leanna recently just tried to upload a playthrough of Life is Strange. Every single video that she uploaded got flagged for content ID match.
So unfortunately, we could not see any more Panda Lee Games tweets. I don't have any Panda Lee Games tweets for you, except for what you see on your screen. But Panda Lee also had problems with the copyright system. And she's lost interest in continuing her playthrough because of she can't make any money from this. So really, they're both are just, if you can't make money on YouTube, there is no problem, okay? There is there is no point. It is pointless. If you can't make money, you are fucked. That's what they talk about. Look, not even a minute of hipster music claimed by 3 different music groups. Was it really worth it? I swear the claiming system is so broken. So part 3 of Life is Strange was instantly claimed by 3 different groups. Amazing. I'm really losing interest in continuing. Okay.
Music of the game. Now, she actually disputed that. She went back and said, no, this is a Let's Play. It's protected under fair use. Those claims got cleared up after 2 weeks. The problem is every new video she uploads in the playthrough gets reflagged. So basically, every video she wants to do of that game has to go through a 2-week-long appeals process by which she says, no, this is fair use. Then it gets removed, and then finally the video goes live. But what's the point? If you have to wait that long, if you have to go through this big legal process because YouTube says you're guilty before you actually have any evidence against you, you're fucked. And it's completely not, first of all, immoral. It's lazy. And
immoral.
Yeah, I actually believe it's illegal.
It's immoral and illegal.
It's a broken fucking process that YouTube uses for this content ID. Now, here's the big issue.
Oh, go ahead, please.
There's some companies out there, like Nintendo, who, I'm going to call them out in this video.
No!
Who tend to have this mentality that they own everything that has to do with them. They actually think, I'm not even joking you.
Please, yeah.
Every piece of fan art that you create, every fan montage, every game review, every Let's Play, everything you've ever done that has to do with Nintendo, they think they own it. Legally, they don't. In a court of law, if this went to court,
and they had this big case about transformative work and fair use,
Mm-hmm.
they would lose. But they know they're the big dog. And right now, Nintendo's kind of hurting because, oh no, the Wii U was a huge flop. So what have they been doing for the past 2 years? Content ID claiming every video on YouTube under them. And we're not talking just the little guy, we're talking...
Yeah, they thought that was their first plan, is fuck amiibos, let's just Content ID everybody.
Big guys, you know, Angry Joe, who, for whatever reason, decided...
Oh, that's a callback. We already mentioned him today once.
Not to go under a managed partnership actively. Don't ask me why, it makes no sense. And the bottom line is there's no protection. I literally have, no lie, on DSPGaming probably about 700 Nintendo-related videos that were Content ID flagged in late 2013.
Yes.
I disputed a bunch of them, and Nintendo said, no, we refuse to release the claims, and I never got them back. So literally, I will never make ad revenue ever again on any Nintendo game I played pre-2013. There's nothing I can do about it, and there's no legal recourse unless I actually try to sue Nintendo.
Oh
so
my
obviously,
God.
I'll never have anything cleared up, and the Content ID system is broken and a joke, and it's terrible on YouTube. In mid-2015...
Oh my God, we're finally up to 2015 now.
I uncovered the most appallingly abusive
Oh, I gotta hurry it up.
and biggest flaw in YouTube's copyright system that anyone has ever proven. You don't even need a
So this is the
abusive use and
Be Awesome One and Jackie Chin. He did not name drop them, by the way. He did a good job not calling them out yet. The reason I think he didn't call them out, though, in my opinion, is because I think he was going to, he wanted this to be a greater YouTube thing, right? Not just a DSP problem. He wanted all of YouTube to kind of rally behind him. But as we stand right here, he's talking about right here, okay? So August of 2025, DSP deleted all of the videos based on the copyright strikes of Jackie Chin and Be Awesome One, and that's what led to this, okay? So that's where we're at right now, why he's bitching so much about this. Let's let him finish this one, then I have to get out of here.
biggest flaw in YouTube's copyright system that anyone has ever proven. You don't even need a scrap of evidence. You can just put a frivolous claim against anyone without even showing that you're related to the content, and you can get someone copyright stricken. In this particular case, I had fan art that was submitted to me on my forums, thekingofhate.com, in a thread that clearly stated this is fan art, meaning legally. You post something up there, you've given me legal recourse, or excuse me, a legal right to use it in my videos.
DSP thought that forum was a legal binding contract. So he said in again, it's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but I'll say it anyway. So he put if you write anything on this forum, you are giving me the full legal rights. The full legal rights to definitely use your content in perpetuity. Skated, the fill of it is really quiet. Yeah, this is old time. I'll put it up.
Some montages and things. Intro. I used to do intro pre-streams when people were waiting for a stream to begin, and people really enjoyed those fan art montages.
I'll jack
and
it
I got
up.
copyright strikes for multiple pieces of fan art from someone who thought, oh, I'll get Phil. I don't like him, so I'm going to give him some fake fan art for a few months, and then I'm going to say, oh, it's my legal property, and I didn't give him permission. They actually got legitimate copyright strikes against both DSP Gaming, this channel, The King of Hate Vlogs,
yes.
And there was no actual proof that, number one, they were the original owner of the artwork, or that, number two, that legal permission hadn't been given. They literally, YouTube just said, well, they claim that it's true, so it's true, and they gave me copyright strikes against my channels. It's fucking ridiculous. It's preposterous.
Oh, no.
It's absolutely out of control. Are you kidding me? Like, anyone? And here's the kicker. After that happened, I went back, and I actually started making every video private. I started taking any video that ever had fan art in it, and I started deleting them and making them private.
No. See, if you just made them private, it would have been way different. But he's very stupidly panic deleted them. And again, no mention of who told him to do this because no one told him to do it. It was his idea. He would later retcon this and said, Machinima told me to do it, but he doesn't bring this up now, which is kind of weird.
Someone actually took, if you can believe this, a piece of artwork that was like me sitting here on my couch, and next to me was a Nintendo character that had been photoshopped into the picture, okay? They linked that piece of artwork to the original work that character was ripped out of from Photoshop, okay? And
yes.
They said, well, look, this is officially from Nintendo. It's on Nintendo's website, and I work for Nintendo. They actually said this in their message to YouTube.
If you want to see all about the copyright strikes, I did a video all about that. And Be Awesome One was there too. It's a three-parter. Go check that out if you're looking for something else to do. If you're going to a party, I recommend putting this on the TV in the main room and just let people vibe out. That's what I recommend.
I work for Nintendo.
That's what I'm going to do.
and I want to legally claim this in this piece of fan art that's in a montage on Phil's channel, and YouTube bought it. They didn't have any confirmation the person worked for Nintendo. They basically just said, well, it's a match, so fuck it, and it got matched. So what does this tell you? Quite honestly, let's be honest here. What does this tell you? There are no humans who actually review the vast majority of copyright cases on YouTube. It's all automated. It's robots. And I don't give a shit what YouTube claims, because YouTube has claimed in forum posts and things that they have a team. The team must sit there with their thumbs up their fucking asses, eating fucking food and playing video games on the internet all day, because the bottom line is, no one reviewed these cases. No one with a fucking brain in their head could say, this guy must work for Nintendo, because obviously there's just the fact that he sent me this claim means that he works for Nintendo. It's insane. The people who gave me the false
great example, King.
Copyright strikes are teenagers.
Teenagers. Be Awesome One, I think, did confirm they were not a teenager, if memory serves correctly. I know Jackie Chan was not a teenager, but there you go, they were teenagers.
This claim means that he works for Nintendo. It's insane. The people who gave me the false copyright strikes are teenagers. Teenagers. I'm pretty sure they're not professional con artists who are able to fool the YouTube team into thinking they actually worked for Ubisoft or Nintendo. No, the team is either the dumbest fucking team on the planet, or it's a bunch of robots that don't actually review anything.
Let's meddling kids!
Get down to that discussion. I'm going to be honest with everyone here, because you know that I am one of the realest motherfuckers on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. Oh.
This is a guy saying he's the realest motherfucker on the internet, but remember, all of his gameplay commentary was a character he was doing very specifically to get the youth audience, just for the record. So when he says the realest motherfucker on the internet, you shouldn't believe that. By his own words.
Now all of a sudden YouTube cares, because it's actually, I'll show you right now a tweet. There's actually a tweet that was put up by the CEO of YouTube today stating, oh, thanks for your concern, don't worry, we're listening. And then they...
Okay, now I see the problem with this. The reason that DSP is so pissed about this is because they didn't include DSPGaming on this tweet. They did, however, include Channel Awesome, which is where Angry Joe was, that got the glasses was. There's a lot of people there, and DSP is very jealous, so that's why he's so pissed about this.
Posted a link to a Google article. Now I'm going to summarize what the Google article said. It basically says this. Hi, my name is like Spencer or Spent. I don't know what his name is. Spence. I work for the YouTube team, and I just want to let you all know we actually do have humans who review copyright issues. Blatant lie, because if they do, they don't do their job well.
Yeah.
And because of all the concern on YouTube now about fair use, we're going to actually have more internal things going on. We're going to have another team who reviews things to make sure that things are legit. And that's basically the gist of the post. It's basically PR. It's called fluffing. It's called, let me walk up and stroke your dick for a second so you feel better, when in reality we've given no evidence.
That's what's called fluffing?
So we've actually tried to do anything to improve fair use on YouTube at all. And that's the bottom line is, wow, there's a tweet, and her tweet has like some 2,000 to 3,000 retweets or some shit, and the post has, everyone responding to it, and it's like, but what did YouTube do?
Oh, and quite literally, I should have said this. I believe this might be the most bottom lines in any video ever, the original. I think the count is... This one, I think... So bottom line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bottom lines in 30 minutes. I think this is the densest bottom line video DSP has ever made. That's not confirmed, though. That's just a theory. But 8 times in 30 minutes.
And the bottom line is, the major problem here with YouTube, what it's always been with YouTube, is that they have this elitist attitude that what they do is right, what you say is wrong, they know better than you, and they don't care if you like it or not when they institute stuff like this. But YouTube always has had this attitude. They think they know better than you, and every time they've ever asked for feedback or made a change, everyone rages against them and says, no, this change sucks, don't do this, we don't like this, and they fucking do it anyway. They are the worst company ever that I've ever experienced who just basically disregard market feedback. They take all this feedback from everyone and say, well, thanks for saying that you don't like this stuff, fuck all that, we're doing it anyway.
Eddie V is correct. YouTube's actual customers are the advertisers, right? I mean, that's what they got to think about it like. You got to please both camps for sure, but the real people you got to make the most happy are advertisers. If you lose them, you lose everybody.
Because we're Google and we're rich and we got a monopoly on video sharing. And honestly, that's why ultimately I don't think anything's going to actually happen in the terms of fair use, and let me explain why. Google has the money to buy unlimited servers, to have 1080p 60 frames per second video streaming with no buffering or issues. And I don't know why the hell YouTube is fluctuating so much. Or buffering, if it's buffering for people, that's really weird because, oh, now as soon as I said that, yeah, my stream buffered. Wow, as soon as I said that, my stream buffered. So I think I know what it is. I think the stream is buffering for people, and then they're hitting refresh to try to get the buffer to go away, and then it freaking just screws up again. And this is definitely a YouTube thing. It's 100% YouTube. And the reason I can tell you that is because I've been streaming at night, and I don't have this issue. I've been streaming at night and none of this buffering happens at all. So this is 100% YouTube side screwing up. I don't know what the hell their problem is. In fact, right now my stream just, oh my god. All right, I'm gonna start pre-stream, everyone. I'm gonna start pre-stream because at this point the buffering is getting out of control. They literally have millions upon millions of videos uploaded to the website a day and they can handle that. We give them our work. They make money on our work, but they don't
go somewhere else then.
Here. They're literally getting free money, and they don't care because all they care about is making more free fucking money. How greedy can you be? I mean, that is the essence of greed. And yet, the CEO of YouTube has the audacity to tweet.
It's just so wild. Like, they are literally fighting to be able for you to continue to have money, sir. They are doing everything they can to be able for you to continue to make money on their website. Would you rather them stop trying? Because then they'd be sued, legitimately sued, and then it's all over for everybody, sir.
Care about YouTubers. Here, see, we made a nice little PR post on our website. Wow. I mean, no. Just the fact that tweet went out and that post went out shows they don't care. If they actually cared, they would immediately say, concretely, here is what we have changed. We have fixed the copyright system. Here's what we've done. We don't want a fucking blow of smoke up our fucking ass because we're not morons. I've been on YouTube since 2007. I've been around the block. I know how it works legally. You cannot fucking fool me and pull the wool over my eyes and make me think it's all sunshine and rainbows.
You cannot fool DSP, except all those times where he got fooled. Damn teenagers! Yeah, you just admitted they're teenagers that pulled the wool over your eyes. How smart does that make you look, sir?
Because you tweeted a tweet and you made a fucking forum post. And I'm honestly, God's honestly, I'm surprised that it took this long for at least someone with YouTube with big viewership and clout to fucking speak up about it. Because I'm sure that there are people big on YouTube who've had this issue. Maybe they just sweep it under the rug. That a bunch of YouTubers do band together and they make a class action lawsuit and they sue YouTube. Guess what? YouTube's just going to find a reason to kick their ass off the website. So it's kind of like you have to deal with actual illegal actions on YouTube from YouTube staff and YouTube corporate policy, and you have no recourse, because if you try to sue them, they could just find another reason to get rid of you anyway, and they have a monopoly, so you're fucked. If you're someone who makes video content for the internet and you're kicked off YouTube, you're fucked. I've always been one of the most vocal people against this bullshit, and quite honestly, the only...
No, that's for sure. Say what you will about DSP, he has been very vocal about his issues with YouTube, as I hope you've learned throughout tonight. And we only got to 2015 tonight.
Reason that I felt that it took me so long to make this video about the subject is because I am one of the most vocal people about it. I've always come out and talked.
Yes, he's vocal. He is fucking vocal. Oh my, listen to this. One sentence. What time is it? Oh, shit. Funny how back in 2011, 2012, I spearheaded the YouTube movement against that bill, Sopa Pippa, and everyone listened and spread the word. Sir, were you the spearhead of this? You really want to call yourself the spearhead? Not even the top 25 in terms of most views about this topic. But anyways, now I've become a much more mature person and a much better gamer and YouTuber than I was back then. But nobody will listen to me for jack shit because of a bunch of immature kids and brain-dead morons who ride along this negativity movement. God forbid that Phil has something intelligent to say. He's a joke of a YouTuber, so he couldn't possibly contribute. Whatever. Forgive me for being sour, but nobody so much as lifted a finger when it came to my problems for 8+ years. Now because Doug Walker and Boogie say something will change? Too little. Far too late, in my opinion. So, as you can see, he doesn't, I mean, taking money away from him, he cares about that for sure. So that's one aspect of it. I won't deny that. But the real problem that gets him real pissed is that Doug Walker and Boogie, when they speak, YouTube listens. When DSP speaks, YouTube doesn't even respond on Twitter anymore. So that's the thing that really gets him. All right.
About it publicly, so I didn't know if people would really want to hear stuff that's happened to me and get my take on it. But I got enough people this week who kind of contacted me and said, Phil, will you make a video? Will you make a video? I had some spare time tonight. I said, all right, you know what? Let me share my experience. People kind of contacted me and said, Phil, will you make a video? Will you make a video? I had some spare time tonight. I said, all right, you know what? Let me share my experience.
There you go. Okay, we will end it there, my friends, if you can believe it. 3 hours gone, done and dusted. I think that was a very fast 3 hours. I hope it was for you, as it was for me. But we will be back tomorrow, my friends. You know, one final night of the summer of Too Much ALT, my friends. It will be this So You Don't Play special like we did. I have all your recommendeds from last week. Again, I'll be asking for your recommendeds. I'll start as soon as the day stream ends. We'll go until the night stream ends. The night stream pre-stream ends, all right? And that'll be it, okay? But, you know, things continue going. No sadness here. No sadness. We're going to keep it rolling, all right? Night stream outro coming at you now. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.
Keep on keeping on.